Mobele. Alimbe mobe salam lalbe dunia daoda. Me mobe konton. Ali kamoy muruntali nanne dimas nka kenyame. Akaya dimas mu jankaro bayi balolet. Nali kamoy clearly. I am ready and we are ready to go. Alimbe mobe kontonna. Alika jali moyle. Ala fanya alika moyle fal buka moy. Alimbe mobe tilinyanna. Nata la koteke dimas. Be ala tantula. Be man satal la tentula. Mbulo ka tuwa santole. Nka ala tentu min follow la wolem. Kawuli kalon sinkan. Na alika na jali moy dorong ali afanya because sometimes alika jali moyle. Asan. Natambe mobe kontonna. Akai wato sit. Dala sitiri mol lella. Nga dala siti na National Assembly member lella. Mbe muru na kuma kotoka. Nko presidentol. Ni mobe denta wallal. Bara député carte fayo. Na député. Ni momanda walat. Wamunda matalet. Akatalo ko fasu kono. Dinke keba. Ite be la carte di la jamaa. Dunia bita kanne. Ntolbe musu lambe tamala ko bondi dimo. Molbe bore kay bita. Alinga bore. Alinga start ka bore ke wale. Mbokela no nyaadile. Nga molu tombo mini ya lonko. Ibe la moy lela. Ibe kuwa kala mi ya long. Abotane ijusolo kono with good heart, good faith. Ibe represent la, ibe dingo represent la, ite kunkilin na respect represent. But for you qualified. Ibuka do ko di bintola. Binto to do ko tala no mi mankala do ku among qualified kana dia. Dipite ya jamala bo dilan. Nta no la nta kela no. Andu Gambia no buka foko. Mano, ntakelano. Gambia no buka resign. What is it? Ite ya lompo, ite to adoku nyinkelano. Mbadi, mboje ya di dola. Kana palaso nyini. Sa mbao obukake. Ntolebe na moltombo na the right people. Mbenna co-host Sotola Janne in the form of a guest. Dodou Jah. I've been joined nanang. Werenga député le fanan soto loring on the side. Mini along kombe kumpari la kuala back. Mbela fila no molu ya long. Ibe loring mini wolu fanan ye moy. Wala mbe Ibrahima Fati soto la jang independent candidate, Mr. Ibrahima Fati. Mba kumandila independent candidate lati kunda sabiji. Be Abdou Sow UDP candidate Combo East. Andumba fola li alben jibe kan na left la candidate or call canal number jibe duma jam +1678 390 0539 ala fo ko call kenan inin Gambia no li kacha ala fa la candidate oli ko nyim 5 years o min kana mote nuna laranda ko ibe hanyal kadiyam ibe hanyal ka debate National Assembly mu debate bungolete Nita man debate no. Iman diamu no. Iman kango understand. Minka foje. No excuse. Alkana palaso diala. Bare janni wo. Mbe kola sol dun na candidate ol kumandela o dudube dunana. Nga interest sort of constituency dantanto. Wali interest back. Bare follow mu musoleti. So ntakada musole support. Mbita Wulli West. Tida Bobo Kijera. Abe Wulli West. Ani Honorable Mai Fati le Lotaje. Ani Honorable Sidia Jata. Where interest back. Mbela ino liele la liele nyato demanding. bela fila nga wala ko kacha yana Banjul fananjibe Banjul South nga tuma Banjul South nga tuma njay soto min kata musol fana amanka folot abere election ole nyinika so wo fana be interesting na back nga Serekunda fana soto jang Serekunda West nga musol soto je min kata nene Frida Gomez nga Fatou Sow soto je wo musol be wol fana nga interest soto lo quarterback nga na Fatoumata Jawara Talinding nga wo fana ay nga interest soto je bake a telefona mu musoti Talinding kunjang aninga jaray fana be janjambure wo fana be interest la bake bar janni wo mbina kacha start la also stand by nali question soto alia safenye jang mbe na gesol trial pour yedunnan ni ena kacha wol be interest la back alia fonye janni mbe layno yele lalie alia fonye atolier candidate jamal le support menatin nali support Assalamu alaikum Fati hold on ning Gambian ol fela line auto ibe live le right now left to keep log in science hold on yeah ibe live le Binto Media Network.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, hold on. All right. Mr. Fati.
Naam.
Mr. Fati Mbetilinyana, Mbafole, welcome to Binto Media Network.
Abaraka bake, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Ntolla nyim platform omu grassroots leti. Nka minke ja wolam politiko. Mbuka personal kejang. Bare being ala tentu nga man satal la tentu ngela invite yena invitation or accept. Kule interest la candidacy to. Bare jannim bedunna woto laftala follow ya fontolie jamalo Mr. Ibrahim Fatiti anila qualification mi yati ne lafta National Assembly ifango itaye more representative.
Well, abaraka bake ay nyini karo minka kumara bake ntum Ibrahim Fatiti ulga latre kunda sabeji constituent janno latre kunda lower basic school and then from there enter la upper from there enter Muslim Shino school graduate to 2012 and from there enter micro technology na IT basic kije after move on daje ngana certificate daje ani diploma mboda je enter GTMI networking kije essential and from the essential MCSA kije and MCSE from there muruta back to micro technology na A+ and then from micro technology enter sense the English proficiency karanje from there after mbenu dogo la Ascot Global Bella PC operating system model. And then also I operate as political activist and then youth activist Fajikunda Youth Association or Development Association on the president of the JFana. And then order charity sol fananke late Fajikunda Konota Jamyan Gabalate Kunda Sabaji constituency la kono. So ngajelo ko komi as I'm operating in that formality, so ngajelo komi intele infrastructural difficulties so jam bakele because minketa la mola National Assembly representative sol nka katrifa mi jama ni na reka mole ko empowerment ko lo use more kan to score political points so ngaje ko inata 5 years ago or more than that years ago Gambia from sort empowerment move for ngelna mo especially ka youth empowerment and women empowerment nyaje banko la tarabulo abentella buluntel usol and musol yawna sar bad ngaje fa ko mintel usol ntel ke gana bata nanata infrastructural difficulties la because minkera ntel usol la kata nyini ndiro la pour ngana ngaji because ngaje la alpha ke ba tay si ta bilalto la mi ano ko ita struggle keno la pour que dimba balundo be la rental la kan sign but ngajele ke empowerment mo fo moli government man fen create mo ya mi yalon ko tel yuso be fanna fala je dami yalon ko be na wulula sutura la je la na constituency ma ko ya ni electoral difficulties so na pour nga challenge so pour nga fight but because mo resources so because go mo resources ni create moli nga graduate jane buruke graduate je na mi yalon ko ka see with good papers for 5 to 6 years ibo do hu soto so ngajele community representative so they are not empowering the youths yemi fo moli mantar kaje so ngaje ko ndi I am 28 and then ma challenge shotale ngajal ko mi youthful be nyama society nyin kono fana mbole nyama so ngajal ni ngata office at least be youthful hakilo be mala ko mi ndabot nan dame ndamu youthful dal no batata kila 5 to 6 months ago and no more bata min kono youthful bole kono so then I will try from my own national assembly chair na kay to safe mi yana gaftala masa ay tan dila ko mi youthful fana nda kata hakilo tudo na fenkiri de miyalan ko be do ko sotno la woldo miyalan ka be face la pour ese challenge soto la miyalan nga challenge mu soto na constituency nyindo pour ye do ko ke moleje e fana ye waxta jo bay ni na wulula because ni aje faaji ko ta jang e lata ko na sabji constituency special faaji ko ta ji ko e mul batandi je ba ya understand nga ji ko problème soto je ba kala but then when you go to the national assembly members ni ya fo e parliamentary kam mu fo ko area development man ke national assembly la do ko but then kam fe wala nyinti ko e katara su ko na dépense bondo bu ka kera do ko de but then ni chapter lu minna isa dala sikke mo bonu ya fa e fana nyinta ya la dépense o nyinka pour ministre na ko tabe dimanche sotno o ay buy o lu fana mo na fanga mo be ke na fan e be national assembly do ko la ite be constituency la represent kan and then the constituency nying it is consist of a ward bijele and the ward nying area nying bola kono so the area bonu la constituency nying kono ni ward nying develop because it can national assembly members so like development fund sort of you understand so development fund so ibu amur nantar kan la ko la sabji constituency mo man benefit je from the development fund kam di parliamentary no nantal maje because mo man achievement sort je so ngaji je comme nintal usul fa ngota je you will able to change that because ndebe uluta la ko la sabji janne ni kuluta jang ngaji la ko the situation that my is ani ndeba ma bata mun kono la ko la sabji constituency mo nimbi ja fana bama bo batala kono so ngaji it is time pour dafa nga ngena wululal empower because ngaji Gambia at 57 years for now Gambia fan sort of be 57 years ngaji ko hansan ndeba ma ko wulle 12 o'clock 3 o'clock 1 o'clock akata jibi la ngaji ko mi bata wo nyanta danala sang ya na sanda have to hold that responsibility no do not nga boni na wulula kan nga boni la ko na sabbi constituency e wulula be kan ngala sonda inshallah bakela constituency dol bi jew man ci ku bata long because ila mo lote le representative lote la council lote le ila deputy lote bo dental mo soto ya understand so ngaji len ben voice di brother and represent at the highest office of the country o mantra kada can represent it so I think that like it is time for me to go there and represent myself.
Okay. So,
yeah.
Gambian olba foka nako Gambian momo karanta domandi momo lokuta domandi nga chaputeta domandi akafolo ko mbe lola mfayele mbe nyaton kayale nyinila nte kudol kela no fo nyaton kayadro andi fanam fele lota ka independent yala Gambian killing le ka foka anyi independent candidate olte mol nenela no imantara sembe kam political party yolla bare bina kanne individually so ite yamira ni tebe diamule la constituents molie nyun kuma sifa fo ite be jinkanna no minel
be jabe la minna wala nyinto ko national assembly representative mun tambe dara ñu 5 years ago party yol be le biji ya understand wo anti corruption bill kam fo drop national assembly members so latina ya drop they vote against the bill so ya fa it never turned to a law you understand so and the word ndel ngajelo ko ntanara ngaje ko komi ni politician all of them have the same political chemistry you understand because ko anti corruption bill it is helping because they have a brother Myango is 17 who is about to be 18 I have a brother who is a grade 12 who is about to graduate so ngajelo bakala opportunity but the bill nyim fa it's like they are killing the future of the country. You understand? So, but then I am not here to advocate for any other color because Gambia situation not a political color at the moment. Because Minketa, Gambia la problem for tembe da mindo political party will have a problem or color. Ida moneka nyoneng, ida moneka bula nyoleka, what's up with your sen nyola, can you come to tinya? You understand? But then because see the calculation okay dama bebe gamela solution o banna nyame ya understand so ngaje ko komi watu jumala nyilbe political kela fo pare o ko lana Gambia la keloke over time we waste la because 57 years more time we waste already so we cannot waste for another 5 years so nitel be political no sabole dama ngol tima ndala pati nyanda barkala nyina pati la nyanda talanta pati nyaaro ndala pati nyanda sila jang ndeko ko la ko ntamanta batu no la je national interest la je national interest wala kumarante I'm not here to defend any party because la kuna subject constituency it's more important to me than political party.
Okay.
Parti no na no majan yalo ko pour sembela even it parti yo mulko fo ita sekumaro na no wajana ko pour nga endorse pour na do ko ken ka kon takela I will stand as independent candidate UDP fana na no male pour nga ga endorse ko non takela Gambia for all yang approach le ko pour nga kala flag berate they will sponsor me they will put money for me and then pour nga na campaign sponsor ngoko ndi man ko do so but then I stand as independent candidate and then one of the key reasons why I want to unite the constituency because now you're political I fata fanto unite na ndala mafa wala bakele ya ona san political color presidential election otambitala kam fa mi mol ko hansan do labe konale so I am not there to advocate for any political color I am a devotee to I am too much devoted to the national interest that's what I'm balancing on the scale at the moment so montar balance at any political color at the moment ya understand so ko mbeda men Gambia ko political party nan la ko na sabji constituency la ko marante political party because mbije la ko na sabje one of the key reasons nga lota mbe sawarlem pour que la ko na makoy because nga la ko na ko imeta mol nene la e ka mol nene nyaat wala ñi e ka candidate sol le nat na mole mu yalla ko lu la ko na sabji constituency mu yalla ko they are not from la ko na sabji constituency ka bonan sade doldo ina they moved to La Trekunda to search for a better life after coming one like Sekumaro right now na current national parliamentary amanke La Trekunda dimoti but then ya selegle so alota kabra alota refire mulina ko empowerment and then empower but then later what you do is that nta mi yalla ko nga katre fire ana rental jamfa atata la mansa kan mansa fasa anyata ko anyata La Trekunda sabi constituency la fasa ala at the National Assembly because ntalia kije wala prime lock voice futande but atamo ga tara la masala kan kam voice futande je so ngaje ko komi wonyanta bandala and yet again fana candidate fana soro mi ko UDP mil londi I don't have nothing against UDP but then a candidate mil londi and then I don't have anything against NPP but then the candidate sol mil londi and from La Trekunda Sabi constituency and then they call themselves the biggest party in the country. And they need to be very rational and then they need to practice something new and control because they are not doing the right thing at the moment. UDP candidate Milondi, Yaya Sanyang, it's not Tonyana, never still no Fajo Kundala, but then a sound that was 1.5 years or 2 years ago, a sound that I reside in Lamin. You understand? So, Naje, you're this year for UDP yofana lundi so ngajala ko they are not learning from their mistakes because ngam understand wala nyinde ko mumbe sabatere La Trekunda a wuluta je wala be La Trekunda la bata bonni no because wala La Trekunda bata min kono because atake La Trekunda la nim bata nyin but mu yala nga be research din lamen a luxury compound loje and then he has all the resources in his compound who he will not know the problem La Trekunda Savage constituency is facing you understand because ngajala ko rental makwela so membo makwela nga ko bonna mi yalla ka be lola mole because mira La Trekunda Savage the key constituency le nana Gambia jang imagine that the second largest constituency apart from Serekunda you understand we have about 57 polling stations 54 polling stations I mean so we have about 36 electorate but then yet still ndal mankarano mistake gol to kaytan ni molla ko commune ta fana lafta La Trekunda Savage dingol la yalla nga wulu raja molla batala si molla bata bondika because mi yelo nga yela batala wala kela bata bondika but then ngajala ko the same mistake and then I'm not here to give chance to it anymore man ta ka chance and hanning atar no fon mollo as a candidate man ta ka katrefe kumara ani ya sanya because they are not from La Trekunda Savage constituency I am voting for someone mi yalla nga wulu La Trekunda la akulu La Trekunda ke bata La Trekunda ning atar ko tonya ya sanya kam mo ko mi alafta pro power balance la the National Assembly ato ko ma dem den bani pala o be loring kiang under the ticket of NPP why amanta kiang I low against for the fact that like aso boni no je nyameng ya understand but then why and secondly I be residing why munana man loji and then let him be a backup Sabali was not promising. You understand that? But then you have better people they can also be a representative of their party. And then NPP also the same thing. It's more provide no the constituency. Because most sulata wala dunya advance la pour moy ka afford to be a doctorate. You understand? And no sabatire mfangoya dan na sembo ranka di mo la mi yanga man sabatire mfangoya. You understand? So I think that it is time for me to you understand say but then if we are at the moment me alon ko mun ya understand kom adama dimo mumbe koto wala ka kolea bondi no kan mumbe koto be kolea bondi no le kan but then problem mistake kan woto bakele bake special lati kuna sabi constituency nyanda trela nga multa di mo la mi alon ko wuluta lati kunda la problem mo lo wala ba bondi no la mol kan wala bita national assembly ko complain gi ya tan ko min dal la rekuna sabi ñi ne mol barande ga mol ma ko la ba ñi bondi inter fanan kamba ko ndara fa kunda ko do
Fati ñing ikani mi emphasize thing loi sotota electoral laws to ko momo mimbe lola itebe lola constituency min to inyanta stela jela at least for a year inyante ini mol mimbe mingul kan inyanta sila jela bare Gambia no dolu fanan ka fola ko ay si ngamre yo ye nya kasi wala because candidate jamani ya korosi roke I must stay wo aerial to bare biring lo wato sita I roster I koy seta le tate lola dulalto so ite ya mira falingo nyanta kala no nyaadi le wolwa nyanta emphasize la no nyaadi
wolwa nyanta emphasize la nyaadi political party solning wala nyanta honestly muli ite la nyanta honestly la constituency to political party mi yalon ko kela mo tombong wala nyanta honestly ya itandi la komi because IEC it nyama long the requirements although it is second ya savay jele a candidate should be researched within the consequence prior 1 year to the nomination day wala saferinje but then candidate to be mi yalon ko IEC yela nomination file will accept muli yalon ko they are not living within the constituency you understand for 1 year but then political parties on muli yalon ko ike tombo ike la mol tombo wala nyanta tombo ndiro kala tombo ndir nyami yalon ko anyanta ka tombo ya tombo ndiro minde mu yalon ko be banko makale because corruption bola fight kan at the end so ni debe corruption promote kan you think it's going to happen ni mo tombo corruption ko an lon ko ni mo be represent la jemdi mo be kala look at Sheikh Moro let's take him as example kabiring molia tombo nyang as ticket for yellow party and then he later converted to grey party which honestly mi yalon ko nintani Sheikh Moro no la ko nyoko he converted to the grey party for national interest ma fly woman soto you converted to the grey party because of your own interest own personal interest let you understand so lati kunan ko nyata karana this is what we had o dama nyante karandila le mota mi yalon ko because ninta be sabaten lati kuna sabji consequence bi mbama bi jam fama bi nin ko be kudo kala lati kundala ma fala bar mbama bi jam fama bi you understand kar nin kar fana mi jana imam ngam mala la nin kar fana mi be ngoma le ka kudo bodo ni man tra sabaten lati kundala sabji constituency kono ila mul man tra sabaten je fawna de research de fango je o bodna du lato ibuga mo nya ko no jibe because ita malla mo nyala iko ko ni ndiade bole kala mol ni be development fund mu so ita kala la kuna sabji constituency ibe sabaten ndame ba sambala wol because ngaji la hanena nyum buro sol min tamata ika dugo kala ko do so do den il faut ni ka kundi la tax tara development ta la European constitution do de send money here pour nga development no nyinki ko maja wala ka fo wala bukake but it is the same thing that's going to happen here too ni ngeda nga katre fa yenge sababu na assembly alon ko ni bodna alsay kat alon ko ni bodna jarala wala jafine wala sato alon ko ni development so je ba sambala wolto wala be kala because it's exactly wala be kirin tan ni bro rasul tema we have to be honest to each other you understand but then IEC loi ni lundile but loi ni political partition le atinya you understand but then political partition ni IEC ta mo be yallo na alon ko maybe fo nyimbe research ni famanta research ni but it le nyanta honest la mo la constituency because integrity ni wala integrity lo national interest ni ma fa la moy the first priority is integrity ni ma integrity ko rek it is national interest ko mo fita sok no la so ndaga jara ko mi na they don't learn from the lesson that's it
okay thank you Fati ye funding kel la kuofo iko min be Gambia do ku ni kola yal min be larika mante nyinin kala o ma fonla bar funding kel fanambe tamadulale min yalonko iman kay tolu soto ni tata national assembly itebe mun advocate la waliye pour min satine la deportation ote tariala.
No yalong there are certain things mi yalong ko arama ni mo nyane da dundula je bake because ngai lon ko Gambia mu bank yalong ko ndaka balu ku fulalla Gambia ka balu tax la ani malawon na bol mil tamata nga balu wala bulola ani tax Gambia ka balu wala ya la sane so ning Gambian tada fe futada dulato e ka penota ka la pipa bala pour que bol deport nan alon ko be family do le mburunde kan koma mi yalon ko ite wala bata bonni no le kan because mi je man sakunda da wuli no la abe sirin la ma ay na fa tan so ko nana ka funde ko nata pour que la bata le bonni kan ndako to ma mu meta madula wadam ala ta ko la wal ben la bata bonni no la kan to nyala ala ka bata bonni mo kan baraka sabobo dul sum wol anu sabobo to sunna man sakunda la fa nan dala so ko no dala basic needs wala yebe provide ni mu do tamadula wala ben dala basic needs provide no la ngamira instead government on yim priya bolta ye de pen a page ke deport na instead of that ye mako ye iba ndefe ite lenyanda no la ki mako ye bolbe kayto sok no la nyamen ya understand lenyanda bol mako la because nyanda ko mi bolbe depending ku e gamen no be depending ku fula la kan wala bolti mun be tamadula ni sister sol wala ka mol mako yi ani ngamet tax la ka mol balonde yenda understand na je bakele baka because they go to like a ball murundina ibe deport kan kana jang government no man fen structure boy le jang mi yango ni murundina ibe gauge la wolto ibe fonto mi dile la it will not take more than 1 year fonto ni the banda because you cannot ibe font mi font detail it will not be a fund mi yalon ko fanga be siala pour moy business o yelje pour mi yalon ko mi se ñarota sotoje ya understand so it's better ni bige ye makoy ibe kayto sot mo la ñamen ani be sutura no la ñamen mako nyame fo isa tine lono ku pour ni na ko isa bata bondi na molka because ita man ta bondi ndelka ndele man sakunda batu nyane fam bata ne manna so mi struggle tan tata tamad bulan bunta men mol mako ek man sakunda nyanta lola woto fana la ndel fana mako barka mol murul nan koma because alta ko la bi ndel bulba bulo ni mara bulo bebe min tamala lebul Gambia ni dunta Gambia ko no bi ni akorda ni maje ne nyine karga mindo ka fa mari be jaman le wala be holane wala be tenin tan ita fale ko abe do ko wala man sakunda la dula karle do ay nyinlo because man sakunda man do ko provide ad yale ning atare ngara funding ke kemel ga graduate from school alon ko mun ka man sakunda do ko so yab katami mo mun ke si wala ga sia man sakunda ma institution create ima institution create mo la dami alon ko ba attaque la woldo in so much that like you mo la concept falling from traveling e mo create mo le follow
okay
Fati, they don't create for 57 years.
Fati, yela follow iduntanang yela dindi yala follow fonya ko ito mo funding kel tibe sanji muang anin say you are qualified to be a candidate with that age bare nga funding ke dol fananje janne ini minbe lokan Ibrahima Nyang atele lota GDC Seku Marong NPP Aminata Korea PDOIS Yaya Sanya UDP Omar Koli Independent afo Gambian olie ibela moy kan minete ni ñunu fata min satine se trospre quartier dita
miya ninga fata inyanda example tara from the former national assembly nyenella because na former national assembly the 5 years on ye mol fail honestly ye mol fail you understand that's the example and then it mu ye mol fail each candidate mu melorim bi alon ko representative for sort nu jele a sotal formation candidate mu melorim bi ye representative for sort you understand so but then ning after it alone national assembly blow ni mantaku do you think that like still now I have to offer them the chance so okay good so ima keku nana ngana korda karfema ima do ku like for 5 years ngana ima do ku nata mi da wala mfango batale bulde I give them chance 1 year 2 year 3 years 4 years 5 years imman ku kenoje and then yam promise mi mfana na area to fa ka imo fana ga ngal nako ita you assume office as a political color and then you convert from that political color ita la party do fana kan with all that hansa ita lata mansa kan damiano ko there you are easy to have access to proof fund damiano ko be national be development fund so easily imo fon ke nonya so do you expect that like that should give a political color the chance I'm not doing that so ndaloda independent na purga late kuna sabi constituency makoy anu ngaje late kuna sabi constituency it's more important to me than a political color because honestly I was once devoted to a political party but then the reason why I have to stand independent. It's because of the language of la recognize subject constituency. Immediately nene. And then it is time putting na balang ngambang moye mul nene because multi cannot protectorate. We cannot be at la recunda subject consequence while our sovereignty it is in body jara or nyamina or base. What a kenola.
Muna yo kuma kan moyle mol kamef. E ka folo ko nita itani man samantara ku kilibe deputy bungot. Itete fen sambala no ela moli. Ibe mina ibe jinkan na no minela Walt. What?
Yalang ko ni mu understanding it ni mo ko mu understand ebuga sato no blato. So Gambia fa woni ajibe baaka e ka tu baake dron ma ko mi disrespect kama bo mumu Gambia la problème o de ni WhatsApp audio mbe sakulet kan jama fa mulka sende bo kalo be mun sen if be mun sen ke bo ko long e ka send for the fact that like to provoke another person or for the fact that like come ka modola character ka hideous inde. But what exactly happened is that like development for National Assembly members will be like a sort of, because what happens is that like president ya elect as the same way a National Assembly more parliamentary no elect nyame. You understand? So mansani will in the relationship sort of when it come to deduct their phone or maybe come ke bali phone yinna well ila right lam pri of phone yin sort of come at phone adam baroka la phone sort of nyame. So ni mol na re ka foko ha ni man la man sakan ita phone sort no la o man so molo ken mi yalo ko man la man sakan andi ibel kabiri dunta integrity tamane be laren parti minga bo parti la ka andu ila constituency development o kijele and bandar mo soto tele mo soto okay say ko ni man la man sakan bu ka phone soto se ko maron la man sakan jana for over 3 years but then I development juman la la ko na constituency mi yalo ko bi be benefit kangala because for over 6 to 7 years even before se ko maron assume office Gambia ndala constituency mo le problem of water soto for bi o problem mo bono ja adon agriculture fana musul fana mi yalla ko be farote be do ko wala fo bi o kole ko mom bono welcome so say at a convert
Fati National Assembly ni te be campagne ola ite amra nyentale ya fo electoral yoko nte be development na sambala na njam because woman ke National Assembly la main job National Assembly la main job wala ndua lukalwal dada anim president be minto ka widikis ka accountability ke bar sai ni nata do ko mi yalon ko amanke la dunubat ite yamra ni wala hidota ibo timmandi no la ba
mbati mandi no la because mi yarna mbati mandi no la nde nga manka kansuloti nana manka kansuloti manka of any ward de la tekuna sabije but then ngana association soto yalon ko fangola londi and then ntala jila youth faje kula youth development on ntala la president ode and then mole na area development on kijana ko mantar masakunda do wala mam place soto ngaminga committee order time menun QTV nga fo gayeje ata ya sanga la taka misinterpret but then ntala commune nyala kasala ya ona sanga ko mole mi yanga ma agenda soto so ndale agenda sotade so but then ntala agenda la taka wala komi ka cripple ni mole pour ça lango komi mebe ni manga puti mi yanga ay sense megla but initiation ni mi la mo yala bake ban ko ni sense megla because area development o kelate kunda janna nge ka faje kunda mi yalon ko man nana dunda molle kan nga pompu do ko ki janne ku jama do ko ki janne ando do ko nge ki janne amen di sembe ngol explain ka QTV nga ta mol yala nga dala ci flow dane bul nga tudala so dane bul every week nga ko loñi nga ka fu ñoma après na nga murundi kan in som mi yalon ko nga murundi kan be benefit lale because nga fay de order de ko ninda winda lo tan sita because nga development no min ki jang anu murto sembetenna say ninga dafa ngañe winda met sirin se mobenna ma mek solo la ko na sawi consequences nga politique nga bureau yele je bureau mi yalan ko atakela comité lañu political bureau ko mi kataka sije ke la parti ko kata no ndebe bureau mi yella mota la mi yalan ko from abugo because 3 word la nga mota mi yalan ko from faji ko nga mota from la kunda mi yalan ko lebe du ko kala bureau nyindo I will not know my actual salary for now but then from my salary I will make sure I cut at least 10 or 15% mi yalan ko mbo ko do nyin mba dundila bureau nyin ta batala la bureau nyin from ndala pasen nyin to and then ngamu fay wala nyin ko be setal kala every Sunday and ni mo setal nyin nan ka ko do setal nyin ni sara dano la sambala nyola ka mol dani silo ka al mo to dala sola al mo to dala sola nga ka fu na pour ko no and then there are other comme St. Charles Hall ka boys hall ke la activities programme ke da man tara jela nga fo ko laftale pour at least ninda winda al kam mus hana kara 250 let every month or $200 from mol jorodo because nga jele ke jo 5000 la woto pour mole programme ki and ndara obi sama ka jana hol fanan won ya understand to nga jele ni wole muso wala if sonde fana be duna maxi fana ko so manda ngata merol ya nga sada dano ki pour mo so $2 so $3 so ni mo so wala ni mi mo so wala fana bana ko mi go ngani yobe mole pour ka mo sa ni mo so fana majala ko mi ata bulle so ni nga ko do nyin kafon nyoma every monday be update kala nga itani mo la jelle be la ren account o nyindo so ko do nyindo mo mon nin kara loptano do ni budo safe ni budo safe ibina nan jele yela script landi je comme ye boro le safe ngata nga mo kile bo jara boro nyindila nim pengo le fana ina mari ta nyoro formation ko pengo ta mari ko do nyi joje wala tin namba lo kanje anu ning adra fana because nga association of satia miyalan ko this consists of about like 25 men kambano le bije ngata lam fone ko do jo ngela blood group anu ngela blood group sol be lol la so certainly non mo be faaje ko na hospital do nim muso taraje na be timoro na sudara yelo la sa hekato jama kan ko le ka fanya ko mo karu jeno mi ala be sudara yelo la amari be group o positive o b positive so from my list mbe bo ko la nga ko mo le be loptana mi anga sudara yelo la pour nga raje eta mako so fananga wuli kata ka mako ka fa free la yawna sala so mbo fana continuer la anu ko do ñu fana mu be la biro ñndo musolo dalasi minna nga fa ya sangan ka ko ata ko ndabe musol forcer to takana ko kudo ben ka hani la moy nok mola musudo fa ko ka bara man nok mo faham but imira bi comme exemple ndata marché ko no nim binda bendas do kan ay so $2 sola binda dingo sasada o soma anala script anara nang mola office ro e boro sa fa mi yalan ko $300 lem ndata nga boro sang binda la winda fonda la winda
intala wind
indala winda so ñino mo la concept ni idea ñinde but because of it ma agenda soto ndalon traite ibe ma hañi ndala nya ngol understand because momo ni kadal campaign like entel toti ñaaje ni fu dara je ka fñala ko pati car boto janne e ko ite adam baro be sponsor ka si ko morone be sponsor ka ni tan la do fanando pati car boto janne e ko be NPP le distract and other stuff and buka understand ya understand ko loko ñaaje binakan because imeta kuma kilingol la folale mutana ka pour ko kuma kilingol la fal akana songala imetal nene la so yalla ko sangal nyaayal dal de nene no la ma agenda soto so bendele use kan as their agenda wala be kering so the same thing wala hapunda kabiri mol ben QTV the same thing wala kada among agenda soto mi yanga ba wafila molma bo sa yalla da hanyla af mol ko tawulu da faaje ko ndawul la ko ngala problem molonne mba solve no la and then the next thing is that afuna be development o la faaje ko nda because nga faajele ako nana sita King FM akabe ani faje kuna ko jamda ni abdu ko ne lata kuna ko kordal mi yalla ko man kas pa mi ta soto ako nata winda be mi dundi lo so ko nan kay ko ito you was earning 150,000 from your OIC occupation nga ko boden to do out it low office capacity inene mi ta dundi mo kilin jumala korda ko no faje kunda o abuko o lata kunda nene man soto nga ko andu ibita kan dame kada do ko la dame ibita mu annaje it is less than $150,000 so akakar mol ni mo la katre faale akaka don't use us as a tool you understand se ko marona jana mol use as a tool I more promise empowerment la ma fulfill ite fana na de kaf mol ko be cash power du la mol la so ko mi yalla ko ita keno la you understand so there are certain things you use more promise more pour ka katre faaye akam dala you are using us as a tool you understand so ndra fana nyaayel tale kunin dala sang fana ke ba dala ngal nako mote mo nene no because you more promise empowerment ni na nene man na so ite mo kilingo ni wala muru kan nak pour ka more promise empowerment la ndakela we are not doing it ndede I'm not offering them a chance
Fati jannim be bulala nga ila nyin do ko wala nyin menu fo communicate in the community nkadi amu mole ni mol ka kacha ni moja ma kacha ta Gambia mol bi janne min se ken sedote ye initiative do la foje nena ma wo moy mola wala ko ika funding kel yela blood group lonne ni musol tata wul wala sola tayelo la ike contact Fati that's a very important initiative ita National Assembly madwe kanata madwa puru ikana win balia ita je imantaje ni initiative how would you bring it up to be a national level pour min satina mobe sa mutefe Gambia no beselo nse musol tankande no lopitano
Okay, currently from nina ball nkachara pour conference o lundi but then ngamu fe wala nyindi ko sante nga conference o lundi iba mena komi ndaba ka na to score a political point ko le ko ye batum fo nyaato do man ni ko tamit nga nga conference ni lundi because last minna dal 6 candidate mo wela rek na sabji consequence last la nga conference o soro ya understand nga be ko man na ya nana because it is about future. The future is never clear. Mumala jumala be winna. Alala lo mimbe winna. So na conference on yin komi nga idea mo fe wala bureau nyindi. Nkomba fele le mumundi winda ntel kono. Ntel kono mumundi winda kono at least we need 10 or 15% from your salary. Mi yalon ko mba londi la pour mo la bureau nyindo because of nyanta empowerment min kala because nganna ko masa kundata na mo la constituency na je kaf mo ko blood groupe create blood donate groupe create. Ndala ba create no la faway. Man sa kundata na no je because nga initiation do ken faje kunda comme ntene ma mira ka politician ne ma mira ko mbelo ka politique ya nyini but den ngokele dron comme ma ko ro dam bankam nga football tournament no play no fara school nga $5 or collect mo bulu dul bi jëm yango kan donate more than $1,000 la nga mus ko no woro it's about like 30 dama it was $31,800 but then nga mineke musul ko ramul bi je ka to ka sawonje ka ko yeto tinya I make sure that la ngela ru vol falling ya ona sane so but then ngalan ko man sakunda tina woro ka filo la danna wata ka molla rufol faliya ngadal ko min de la fonsa keno fawe ya na sana so wala na ko me kansulol kumandila nga député be kumande nga député kumande mi ko mo la winda nim fawolem aha fawe na nga si mu winda la ngo fana kumanda na from the compression nga dan at least 5% or 10% aga kuntu aka landi bureau nyndo mi yalan ko pour molla la ta kuna sabe consequence la health abe tarra wala karola mulo steri abuko mulo steri faje kunda mulo steri because nga jana muso ka mol break sloka ka f mole ko so nyi dalastana e borol sa fen ni way ten internet so nga jala ko mi won ta banale dol bi jëm yaay ka boro foncé bu ka boro sans soto ya fam la so nga jala tano lo to ñato nya boro man traje na bo tije ya ona sana so nga jala ko mi man sa ko ndante batu no la pour boro natna because mo lebe sa kan every day so nga jala ko min ta fon mi yalla gon tan mo fondin ko la symbole mo la londo mo la bamba mo la to na alal tam ala nioti bo den niyo fana na ika jaran wala ning atar ko mi sa bala nga sa da ko mo fala bo den sa mi yalla ko as jarano boro sa jarano ya mari ma ko boro nyinto ni ala sonda inshallah ka kende ano le bo den ngajela ko mi boro man tan lotano tama sa kuna ba tole boro na for 57 years kabrin gambia fa so han bi me boro batu nga boro man nano so mulka tar private sector de ka reformation ngata nga on sang so do bi janum yanon ko e ko me ben pour kata ka boro sang ke mafla talulu ko kemenani so baden ko tutu dala sol min tanke kafun nyawon ke landi mol fe driver fe ani marseto ani kudo ko ngajal ni ngol landi inshallah ni ngala sonta ni mun tara lotano do anante fona pasen nyindo o maybe mu winda wala pasen nyindo ni tara lotano do mbajala ko me kolbe jara ala mol bulle and no blood donation katala laftar pour register blood bank gambia la blood bank fon ko nyindo mba register la je inshallah ni ala sonta ko ngajana fonu because ngamo so kanifing
Fati ndefanam fentambulde bar platform bi jana and we want to be part of that me la fila le pour one initiative fonyi nin quartier fayo be botale aketa nyaaw nye keta deputy ni keta deputy wato la mbita mbe jalo fayle ka ngafo ko mister murunda ela hido min tanye yawo so yes Fati Fati you have 5 minutes to talk to the electorates ila Latrikunda Sabiji.
Yeah, barka bake. Okay, Latrikunda Sabiji constituency al dingolang Ibrahima Fadi mbal danila comme nga try nga understand comme Gambia after that blado dami alon ko political party thing comme sa political party shot no yemun kanu wasa termination no mokono ndal be solution no mokono but then mum bije mfota that blado dami alon ko politique party la fiche Gambia la fiche ada mo la politico la politico because mum bije ndal dama wala politique ñoo sabo wadat na Gambia ta ñaato ningo me ñoo sabo la fa nga pare nga nanam pour Gambia samba ñaato mo be tardé la al nga ñaaka ci wala na si ndamo nga ka kilindi because han su kono nal mon ka kilindi yirwa bu kan na njigi so al na tra nga unite nga ka kilindi nga symbol ka fu ñuma nin na mirol nin na londol because ntel bebe ko kilimo la ñinen kan mo lien na different objectif la suto mba tamandi la ñamen so baden nin dama wol siran ka chata parce que no objectif ole ka kilindi ni min dama nga kilindi nga jibe multa beti ya nga kafu ñoma fo nga kilindi to mi yalan ko asa Gambia ma ko no because mo situation all the same thing Gambia ko bebe ko learing ni aje jabo wa fi la jabo da ko yara because nin jabo nin hanada ka jabo fi ala korda kono but na ba fila nun dala stanna bi na ba kan dala simon na bololen because akata man borole sam yalan ko amanda da jambia bodna bantale ando man boro nyin kabra e jabo kan dala stanna aba sankan dala dala skeme konon dolla sayin man boro nyin sabana na fo wuli kilin keme sabanin feng ala jabo fana fa na ada ka fo misar na ko asaman boro sanno gambia bo place o nyino to so ala wuli ndamangol nga wurang nga nyoma ko nga nyokanu nga lafi nyola because nimma nyokanu multitano nyaato politiko dun tambira wala sa ndebe nyim political couleur do menyina fasala andara nga gambia fasa mundo gambia fasa watol to anu lata kuna sabje consequence mal dani la aliya kata aliya karam mistake to kana mistake ko especially faji kunda kana mistake ko ke because nara jele ngam electoral candidate do ka faale ko be steering faji kunda e man ta steering faji kunda de be steering nu jël to nyala but in man tara je sign anga kata nga karte faal moye miyalon ko wuluto lata ko kunda sabjile abama be lata kunda sabja fama bi janga fama be lata kunda sabje consequence kono wala ba bata bonno kan bosa mari ba kono le ko min ba kono nyame alonko na ni ite bama ka wula ka jobi talantan nim fula dafa nam bama wuli o wato la ka jobi andun dalla so bondi no mo la wula kam because dalla ba kono dalla wula ba kono so ala mutam fe lata kunda sabje consequence and I think that I am the best candidate for you inshallah mi alonko because na area development o kala mi alonko den mi duna office o kono and then ngala ni ndo office ko no mo development no nyin tala ngaka fu ni ala sonda inshallah nana da bolal ko ni ala sonda inshallah andu mo fulfill la inshallah ni ala sonda ni ngata fa nda tombo al nende regret da wala itul abesila fa la fa ngo ni ngalo nun kamin 2017 fa nga nyi sinde ni ala sonda be kala alhamdulillah baraka ba mbaram so.
Oh my God, Ibrahim, hold on, it's tala no nyama. Now unka Gambian no all the time have changed.
Hello.
Nka fu Gambian o legend ko time falintale wol falintale sending kel mini buka tolo saying allo ta nyama le nyaton kayata. We are so grateful ngali soto and this journey nalba shelale we are with you mbal korosi kambal follow kambe dua mbenna dua fanan kilali akata nyaonya ite hanima win ite ma lose. You can't for hamle. That means that core sign there cannot start cool. You haven't started yet. And we will be here for you, okay? And the Ninyong Kuala Botala, we would like you to join us and full conversation, okay? Ibrahima, thank you for joining us on Binto Media Network. All right. Okay, Nyimu Ibrahima lati kunda sabiji independent candidate. Ibrahima Fati, ni wala bota kachala teng. A great initiative soto mini alonko. Ning nyung kuol fongo banta, I will reach out to him again. Mba kacha nyung kontinela. Nga ja.
Yes, Tabinta.
Eka moy, lente buke moy.
Okay, ja,
hold on. Hold on, ngane. Mbina candidate of Fernando Sambala na neminketa Abdubati. Yeah. Okay. Jabe first and Dodou Jah will join me soon. Dodou Jah.
Nah.
Okay. Ning candidate o lati kunda sabiji. Independent candidate Ibrahima Fati, a very young, brilliant candidate o min fanal lota pour kanyim palaso nyine natale nyin kacha sutungoke. Mbe nibe kacha start la bare mbe candidate o fanando sambala na janjanni nibe continue la yam.
Okay, no problem.
Yes. Dodou Jah pisimila koteke ite alo na nyim platform on ni dentala. So mante welcome la fam fonite ente welcome back. Okay, so go ahead. Abdou Sow. Mbina Abdou Sow le call. It's a diamuno.
Okay, abarka bake mbe jiberlal be kontonna momo ka bula Binto Media Network la mbal tentula mbal jela famata janne amanke nyinoti bulole be mutaring doko be sharing IPC la interparty nyina patol be kaden dameng APRC la doko manna surtout ñu wato la nganya tele menna wolom député carte fa nyina woto membota je sign thing ngala moy la même fo tonya la diamo is very very promising andu ya fo nyamen nene maje bari ya kamunta ko funding kelom ala hammo warta bakale ala stamen kala woto womu kulati mi alon ko banko jikobi jele ko sign funding kellewul tay teol city hanna tara bi ima keno bari sama isa kenole wo bete atanyim banko la kolale mbe yam fo fanan dane la molla nyanta dunanu jewna bari mbe dula mento na internet nyi wolom problem oti kata kanale atele fel dunta dorom programme start na internet nyi balanta wala tinna mam programme start no anyala bari betentula ila doku nyimma be menkan gambele sula e gambele je andu kamol bele fasa e mam pati jibe ibuka modoya e manjutu mola fana barka bake sister
yalla na sa alla ji internet wala ko mfana bida initiate Ibrahima Diamuta la kabe initiative ol min kala atata be advance lante tade la barente ta mbinal na internet wala normal ha mbal
andu nanyim banko doya batale internet mu problem andu adafa nan koleata internet is very expensive Gambia jang nsafo no one of the most expensive in the whole world wo nyanta jibe la hanna tara la quality mambetea nyanta talala sonea so that more basic access to internet bari wo is a big challenge in Bangkok.
Exactly. Bari yalo ne janni be dunna kacha kono mbe Abdul Sawle try kan atelam combo isla UDP candidate oti masoto no follow.
Okay.
Ye campagne je la be kere.
Ha.
Ni te ba volante. Ite Dodou Jah. Ye constituency jamalaje mi interesting ta andu munana interesting.
Abarka bake ngamera constituency siata bake bari betembo mento nsafo no Serekunda West mbota wolto munatina interesting tawolom candidature mon lota je NPP ye molondile membe ko Mustafa Lo mo jama lonin Mustafa Lo lale alota nun 2017 amang gagné no otaka munta ko nyinnom ala signa fulan jangoti abe sirango nyini kan andu nyiwato pati wo membe man sakunda wala bambu wo mu kilin nati fulan jango musu fula wala bi jemi alon ko kilimbe lorin doye dobe lorin Citizen Alliance mimu ne Freda Gomesti andu honorable Madi Cisse mi alon ko atelem du sitting National Assembly member Sirinje UDP toyala ate experience sotole akele adunta fintita ay bundal nim palanterol be lonne aka kenyameng honorable Modou Jane fanam bije atebe lori GDC tiketola ate fanam lota nun 2017 amang gagné hamme bala lafta menkela fo Serekunda West bari aman silo soto folo ate fana ya fille ko nyinan nom ala watoti andu musu fulol minul bije wol ko nyin wato musol le nyanta dun na parliament o campaign le be keri Gambia jang pour ka musol empower itolie sia parliamenti wala tinna Serekunda West ngamera atelom constituency mi alon ko musu fula belorinje Serekunda West dammale o soto wala tinna ko jele be interested in bake
wo akay nga musol hani last week ngebe talk mandi janembe fitbe barente ngadulale soto mi interest back nkar repeating le Dodou Jah
okay muntolo woti
wulli west
wulli tonya sonta wala tida bobo kijera na ay doko kele interparty nyin kabri
bro hold on
abe congress GMC party o nyinto tida kola honorable Sidia Jata Gambia bele alonko doku lalom ando ay doko le commencer parliament surtout nyim na funding keli kamen deport ka bonang tubabu du banko ke nati na jang abe o doko le landun teji kita ko anyanta tenten na o doko la honorable may Ahmad Fati fanam bijele mi alonko a londo bala ay lual lonne andun tefana jikita ko may Fati anyanta dun na parliament woto tonya je fanam constituency lo mi alonko is very very interesting wolom wulli westi malo abe kala no nyameng lafta tida edung may Fati fana lafta edung honorable Sidia Jata fana lafta ayala don ko nying tenteng je fana is very interesting wo mu tonyalati
Dodou yalo no munana je interested ning tida winter je ala boss mu may Fati let it's not gonna look good on him naben tela ke ba nyi tandi la na uncle my tidala wa retire ndila he wo kala
no toya wuli west man sonia nte damma inyanta tarala nun dolieta is dolielo west alisi ba je ko ibebe chat sotonola bari ibebe west la nyini kan anu wala akole yandi fana anu ibeta gagné nola mo kilin doron ne setambino
okay Dudu ise fonyandi no yenjibe ning abdu diam den yemurunda ya ise
okay no problem
yeah
no problem
Alaikum salam.
Mr. So.
Madam, yes.
Ibe live, Ibe Binto Media Network. Ni ise jamfano do mande purila background o sanea. Gambian ol bebe la moykang ise ibe live le right now. First of all mbe kontonna mba fola Gambian ol ko nyimu Abdou Sow leti combo East UDP la candidate o mbe lorinje. Mr. So.
Yes, madam.
Mr. Sow laftening Gambian olio nyo konto ya fontoli jamala ma Abdou Sowti anu mun dalila le atinete amira inyanta lola candidacy la Combo East.
Okay, mbal kontona Gambian call mbal kontona ndelo Mr. Abdou Sow ndemu Combo East dingol ting wuluta bontole nkuluta wolto menta wolto mestering wole fananto komanto mo bankaleti non benung Skybank na banking bula Skybank le then wokono kote ke nata nawon
Mr. So hold on ila background of no sirine ni se step do dulato mi alonko ila pour ila kacha sisanea.
That's right okay.
Alanga so 1 minute la I jump from ibe campagnol so ñu politicien ol bu ke fonyon dawe campagnol our campagne dula la nga sabana ala so 1 minute la
that's right jambe tiatel
jambe jebe tiara bar say lafta ya dati koteke ya fontole jamala Mr. Abdou Sowti anin dalilo mi atinelo ta Combo East candidacy
okay mbal kontona ntelom albadima Abdou Sow ntemu Combo East dingoleti nguluta bontole menta bontole andumbe steering bontole bonto dumbe Combo East le kono abe piranning kulorole tema okay ntenata political kono in 2017 last parliamentary election lotale nung as an independent candidate contester I came out third and then from then on ngaje ko nga research ming soto on politics Gambian na Combo East ko la livelihood ija ajarita moye tare bala membe nakilela katare fi because mo jamal be silently ye la personal problems soto so being the type of politician I am ndenata ke moti me along kon katate la bake suti ate la bake man satering sate batu nga katale mobe long and we atina fana mobe o recognize to for nyinang 2022 natang approach kaje ko I could be the right candidate for Combo East why not nga participate so mfana nata ko it's a national call deputy am world and then I see no reason member tinala ngo turn down nga accept then nata wokono ka contest under the ticket of the United Democratic Party to serve the interests of the people of Combo East.
Gambian olum ka fole okay politiko yen talale politiko ay kuya dundinda maltema andi tebe lori UDP le Combo East nte binta fongota nan Combo East le ni itebe badi ya chokela iba kanyadi le iba kalan ibe family li kala no kilintinya mi yalan ko political itoltinya andu ni be campagne to ibe mina fola ibe mina fola Gambi Combo isin kolye minister loy sa foy ko ha ntol political yon ko yandile bar say Mr. Sow itebe mina fola woliye
okay madam nganying note back nyimbe kala not simfanya mbe simfanya bambandingol le londi la ka jeko ka Combo is unify. Ko ya fonya min political yen divide le already. And when tefula nimi ya long Combo is jaya jele ko mangfang samba into partisan politics. Ngamfang identify as a citizen of Combo East, related to all people irrespective of your political affiliation. There is open to everybody, and I'm answerable to anyone. So ikaje ko wokamala mbenyi minto na message is ntelafita nkalo for the welfare of the people of Combo is not kata party political represent. Nkata namol represent and namol bije collectively. Wokan koteki. Be na campaign be ming yitandi kan already ngaje ko molbe la support so kan kaje ko I could serve as a unifier between people of Combo because ntemang barrier soto to enter in any form, in any compound, in any clan, in any village. Kaje ko I speak because I'm also fluent in most of our common languages in Combo East. I can speak Jola very well, equally Mandinka, I can speak Fula, I can speak Wolof. So ikajeko, and then I always speak to the people. Kajeko molfana ya lonko Combo East ntitano nyokoma. Manding kote successful no Combo East without a Jola, neither a Fula, no another tribe. So funga nyota nga keno killing otinsi na banko samba no nyato. So ka kumo bi molla on the floor, wala nyintiko Gambian or be let them feel to be Gambian irrespective of your tribe. But in Beming advocates can let's identify ourselves as Gambians, not as Fulankas and Jolas. And I saw that message is being heard because na trail kono na campaign trail kono ngajeleko all ethnicity BJ and na campaign speeches all kono futata dawoda nga damin tarako itole dominance soto jenka nke alawle o kango foje andoni ka mimbe fo wolom nyintiko ntela candidacy kana jibe ko UDP le londi. I'm going to fight for UDP, but I'm going to fight for Combo. It's UDP fananante tombongo yenyine identity yenyine realize ko they need a candidate that will unify the people of Combo East. So wole atina inata yente handpick ka jeko I should be the right person to do that. And umbe wole financing oka.
Mr. So, udo fanambe Combo East kono. Nin candidate o lota sate minto. Sate dole ka foloko ha nta karte faila katu nin kairo sotota nin development nata ata sambala nan tolla sate to abadandila tala sate for example itabe lorim bonto kafutan ko sa foko hanide ndata faila no bonton ko mba faila kafutan ko le pour nin kairo sotota asa sambanan kafuta barsa Mr. So itebo mindset bondila no Combo isin kol kono no nyaadi.
Madam, already ntenga feel ko abotale ati caring because nte Abdou Sow mbota bontole bari bonton ko ka min fom makuloron ko be wole fola piran ko be wole fola kafutan ko be wole fola mang mobo moto mang Combo East segregate ndega min tangi unify ngam fango sambale ngam fandi momo la equally ninga minke nde mo momenti I want to play my games very fairly. Yalom politics moli amuta political tidrong just to fool people yek nake ila fita kela mint. One thing I mean believe follow to be a politician. Wolo nyintiko ebe kela development oriented individual let yeke a fair person to leave a legacy. Yalom kuoku buka tambino tarikola. Be minna jambiti dola. A time will come abita into history. So nteka mfadilo to minto all the time wala mintiko mbe minkeka ninga reveal to any day how would I be seen. So nteka katale ko nga fairness and justice tamand. Ikaje ko nga fempe no nitata across Combo East. Abdullah anala personal aid akaminke molla individually or knowingly nka kudol ke Combo East jang ajarita nga media invite nga mol commandi nga capture ngadi. But whatever I am doing to me, even Bakeka Moye from Sangenga, it means to me Konkake family at home here. So I might need nga mol invite to make them see what I am doing. I'm doing this thing out of my own will. So Nimba Kela, based on that, I'm doing it to a brother. So why exposing it to another person? It only bentela nyinya fola, but I was not doing it in the critics ko. Nkana nyine ke nyinkama ko soma nimbi na lola on the trail. Ni ajibe ni na campaign approach fango jibe recently. Nka kataleka mol avoid nga minu nyinya back stro mo kana mira kon kana julu kaningol.
Exactly.
You know, I was doing what I was doing out of my own will, and I was doing it happily, and I meant it. Manta nyini mo bulunka ko makoy. Ndeka jibele nyin sila dadal min kekeno rehabilitation of roads. Nga bonto silo dada. Odinga bonimbe bonto silo dada kan nim nga mir I feel guilty ko nim piranko tambita nambe bonto dada la ba fula abdube bonto dada kan why not ntol. So I extend myself to Pirang, I extend myself to Faraba, I went as far as Som. You know, I gave a hand to even Soma Fango as we speak tomorrow, be handing over Kela of a water facility in Sangenga, where I did so Isaje ko distant me in Sangenga tema. And the feelings that made me do that was out of human gesture. Because Nata Jele they were complaining musol ka sawu manola je kata jibiola especially dindi merengol andu mano nyimbe santo bake so nimin cross tata local ponto sometimes ka accident encounter jele you know so ngaje ko motol ka boro min kije nying tipal be ka bo block bere kamola kanana so I saw that risk left mitigate la and I did so ngakata for me to be the other side of the road can now get into a water tap and then my aid will extend to the other end, but then it only found need tala, and I did it out of publicity.
That's good. That's good.
So my gestures in Combo East, I meant it. I feel that every Combo East dingo member Combo East jang. I considered you as my own family. If any political party, imu siwo city, I equalize you. You know, and the tribalism is not something that I am passionate of because nga call off because. My first instance, Kata Sanginga, I was invited under a fuller sect. But in Natalinga dismantle I cannot be a member of you without you unifying yourself, incorporating yourself into the other societies. So you better be one people. Ngana do know to be part of you. And the whole Natake. They were unified.
Exactly.
Anika unity started, me reference Dilela Pirangjang. I went on my night courtesy call before even the campaign starts. More Fula Nyabe Tilinding, a UDP member and an MPP member, in Enebuka Nyotofo. But because they are known to me, I was able to invite the MPP member into the UDP home. Kajeko, they live together. Even Nte Abdu should not be the cause for them to malice. Because Ninku Natake Damal Chema, it will Damalebe intervene la Nyoto. Ntol politician we are after our positions. But it will allow it will similarity. And to mota la korda for the order. So why not alter unify? Lanko konal unify to alla kontong on tele bakelandumbe binanga simiran killing adom. And it happened. Di benyoka.
Mr. So
peacefully. So
Mr.
Yes.
Mr. So what effort you will continue to do that. You will always continue to do that to unify everybody. So, but another question do fana mbije dol ka fala ko anita mo opposition ot nga question on nyin ka candidate dol la jam bare be fana nyin kala nita mo opposition ot ima sutia mansala ite be mina sambala nan no nita winta ikata deputy ite be mina sambala nan no ila constituency molie ite be mina katala no ni mans ite mantara mansa koto
Yalong mansa kanyim fole to bully people. Atebe molla rightly busi kanka okay a dictator. I think the government would not be comfortable enough to speak it before me. Bajeko ibentela mol deprived because of for them electing me as a candidate. Yajeko, the state resources are going to be diverted from my constituency to another constituency. That we will go as far as it will take. Kajeko, that part would not be played. But besides that, even Mansabe being Kelangalonko, it would not go enough for my people. But then, personally, I have my connections even outside this country. You know, I'm connected to many organizations and I'm connected to many individuals that can help. Ni ajembuka kenung. I don't want to feed over people. NGO I'm pretending to be a charitable organization that will be helping people. But I want these funds to go right to the people. If elected into office, I will create a constituency committee that will be responsible and I will link them to those people. And I will create them an account. And any allowance that is allocated for the constituency as an allowance from my salaries, I will make sure that one is rooted, is being remitted into that account, and make sure that funds and in development towards those funds will be allocated, will be recommended by that same committee of development committee of the constituency, where I would also be independent enough to do my my parliamentary job without being congested by the individuals calling onto my doors. But in Bajeleloko, the needs of my people have been handled professionally with my committee to make sure that what committee finance composition would not only be the UDP members, would be selectively selected from their individual villages, and they will come in to represent.
Okay.
I will not be putting in my pocket to help people. The sources of my monies would be identified, would be known, and then it will be rooted directly to my people. So Ngalonko, there are many things that are to be ahead of me, but I'm ready to take the challenge. Sorry, mandinga kango nyimbe dunga kimusko. Mbe parela ka wokul simfanyalta ka Mexico. Solution be soto la problem alto. Ning government ko ontela opposition yale batina la evente deprived of the funds that the taxpayers have gathered for this country, but make sure the end of it.
Okay.
You understand it? And I know for government alone, depending on aids and grants, allocation would not be enough for my people. I would not only stop at government level, but from outside to outsource it and then now root in genuinely, purposely for my own people.
Thank you. Ini minilota wala Esadam Fati, NPP, James F. Mendy, Independent, and in Tyro B. Baji, Atelota Independent as known to Alliance APRC. But aside, nin kante fayo mine bekeleta la expectation oti, ading iba base la minekam.
Madam, no expectation is nothing other than winning this election. But win lale andumba win like clearly with a landslide majority. Oh, maje mimbe o stop la among these candidates. I know the incumbents are trying to use any means because in fact, ibe district chief use kanne, and in some of their so-called council of elders, the most Santanyol to walk into the district across Kataka. Okay, I know it's malicious and wrong. But in me bulaka, it will be mampo imang kananon ndela bulokono because Ate the district chief knows me very well, and I have given this warning to the IEC Ninge Jala in this constituency. I will take it up with them. I will hold the bull by the horn. Ka make soko that biasness ni wo unfairness tekenola. If they want to be, let them serve their own offices. Ye mol bula. It comes to call ye a candidate of choice select. It could be me, it could be any other person, but I'm sure with the efforts and the stance that I have been with the people of Combo East, they are grateful enough to pay me back, and I'm sure they will return this thing back to me. No trust. And secondly, having known all these candidates individually and having known myself personally, if I am to give assessments by myself honestly, na work experience and a personal relationship with the people of Combo East, these people are known to be a competitor. Any one of them, no, all of them cannot be competitors to me. Now, I can beat them in any qualities. So, Wakama, it has made me comfortable enough, to stand in and said I will emerge to be victorious.
Mr. So, nte bulala janni bita because nte fangu Combo Isler, so I'm very biased. Nko naskan Gambia dung mbabulala tenda bang fo mbawulindila. Albe mferele bige new scan Gambia because nte growing up ngani scan Gambia ja entol na fale de.
Mimbe caring for Scan Gambia. It's a better name for Gambia, and then a better atale. It should have not gone this way. But it's a minke no wolom to work with government. Government consult what are the breaks? Mune atin Scan Gambia Mantano. If at all, na jeko investor lemang interest create at all. and in the reasons. Na Combo East Jang, there are so many things being Kumboka. There are two major problems within this ward. The Scan Gambia issue, and in the Sifo farm, Mingbe Wafo right into the Bonto dockyard. Without any truth. So ikaje salination on Minata Mulla Farol Kono. All baby count as an environmental degradation. We are facing so many environmental damages. People are not focusing on them, and then they are affecting our daily lives. So ikajele for Scan Gambia ka jeko ila pon sol reactivate no nyame wolo mintiko. We will work with government to make sure that, and all other stakeholders ka jeko if need more identify from the outside to reactivate this Scan Gambia. We can work in as individuals to bring investors who might be interested. I'm not talking of Chinese or any other people that will come. We will look into the European market. The EU market, EU member states will come in because I have an energy project at hand to be funded by the European Union. So Bariniaje ma put no into any hand. I don't trust them. I want to be part of it to make sure that people get into it. Government kana individual will undermine ka jeko atelebe government atela fero bita. There are individuals in their houses that can help these things work.
Yeah. So
we will work within the 5 years. We'll make sure that we identify potential investors that can come into Scan Gambia. Ya jeko Scan Gambia is revived.
Yes. Mbias tawatalo wo I will chase you on that. We have to do something in Combo East. Development
and then there are other areas that you did not touch on, madam. See, we've seen these agricultural establishments are ongoing in the in Combo East, like the Karafi. You know how much damage Karafi is causing to people, both environment and personal humiliations. Musol kata dokola jang, they are loaded in trucks. Ying trucks all katale unsecured. Ike chika jang suba juno around 4 or 5, they load them into that farm, fully chemicalized. Mang any safety measures. There are so many things going wrong on staffs within the Karafi area. You go to Radville Farm, same thing. No nenemang, there had not been any authority mintate check control. I'll make sure that their affiliated trade unionists will come in to fight it together with me. Kajeko ila rights and ila benefits momenti, let them receive it. And doing ila working conditions must be environmental friendly. But ite chemical okela no pompiro ke suto the early morning ye muso kumandina dung water. With that gas, that amount of chemical will be inhaled. You expect them to live long? They would not.
They will not.
So there need to be politicians that will step in to make sure that these things are fought for. Vulnerability to. Definitely, madam, not what am I going to gain from the politics, but how much am I going to give into politics? That's my own policy. So I feel sad about my people of Combo East, the way they are treated, both politically and even the way they live. Because Combo, to me, politician Combo East is a soft area that is commonly, traditionally known that we cannot go behind Mansa. Mansa koma, Mansa bedao dambe woleto. But then that hasn't yielded them any benefit. In fact, they are feeling it so bad now. Ila naku fengol bukatama, ila kunkol company yata be dokola je foreign company, ila investment nene buka corporate social responsibility return back to communities. If fele janghani sai wo Combo is din killing kunkutiol minu wuluta usateol kono. Ika wolta ke dokundi ke underpay be pare fanang with a very poor condition. Those things need to be fought for, madam.
Exactly. Me na farolu koye na farolu beta wallahi akoni
musolman mani senedula
man
fente kering jam feng
dula bebe
kunkol minu mo nyanta tala tinto to no sene sani nyo buka sene jam
abuka sene no And the
They
combo is
derive the appetite of farming into farmers because now they are tempted in selling their farmlands into plots.
ye be waf. But Mr. So,
You know,
I give you.
So Nte Katale, I'm going in as a defender, not as an honorable person that will be seated comfortably to be named honorable. No, I'm a servant, and I will serve as a servant. Ndumbelna mol serve justfully.
Thank you. Nga 5 minutes dila diamu combo isin kolye directly.
That's right. Mbadi combo isin call al badima al kukenyo abdusaw delebal kontonna kalda ni nyinna ko combo ist mumbella combo isti nyin candidate nanol menu bebe banku yayo la albelo mbaldani la ku kilina drong ali do kodi anola la ali do kodi aterola ani momi ya long kamansa kontani ndi foeta mochika ya dum mansa bulu womu mansa e joyalti alla banko ti combo ist le meta combo ist fana dabe constituency kono minu kuninta minu e Gambia libare ni e faraba banko jibe fature sanya nyol ye keloni te combo Gambia banko e den te sonna mol kana I can dictate ka fo mole ko alta alnyanta nyinne tala. You know, it's now time wato sitale pour combo is dingol be ye nyaaye le ya lonko e munyon tangol let andu woto nibe mo kila tipite bungoto ye mo ki mi ya lonko ila diminna aya long anda si kelo keno anda te kela moti mi ya lonko aka molle batu ye bulo wulindi afana ya wulindi o ay mansa nyako no jibe ni mansa ya nyakati ya bulo wulindi wara jindi ntol nyantan na combo is develop la combo is na bota bi combo e control mu combo santo tolti right but sani is now time ye bondi combo santo to yala ngake combo tuba bankot because combo nyanta develop la but bi ni tata idunta naran silola itata ni naran na that strip community ndila wolom nyinti ko combo is far behind ndol combo is yen tukoma bakele ikadula dol develop min banko kan combo is ka revenue min dundi Gambia kono dingo combo is dingol minu be doku wala civil service kono wol drone na income tax coming go into government wol drone ke combo is doku no then why not combo is it's now time combo is dingol fana ngambang ngamochi kamia lonka bitawo sifal kumbola lele
Mr. So.
Yalla kunkolta ning investol nata jay ko lafta agriculture la te sambala foni te sambala dulate ka fo le combo is the combo is kenol beta jay ya di tubabol lay be chenol be millionol gain la out of it ibal tala do ko le galke jongolt al fangol kunkurto hani ma dinu mola nal yal te sitinal ye nyo senal bita wa fila syndicat bari yal bali wo be la hani bi alla nyantol al ma sotono alla banko do ngal dani karteola ali alla karteo dinna nakale kelalati ngalla nyantol sendalma min nyantal to wolbe kelal to min man nyanga to te sonna moye wolal kanjang so mbal dani la ala e kila ali alla karte dinna ngatal represent National Assembly. So madam
Mr. Sonte bulala no na comment na mol min bijang e ko ngeni ninka bawo UDP saying paranoia le bije during a dunta nang parliament at the beginning iko brown envelope or dita candidate or dolla iko sa UDP candidate all de natol tata itebe kala o mol let min be brown envelope or accept laba.
Madam, I've been myself. Nimi long fanang maybe more malong bake. Nina atina more malong. Nko eko. Nde nyinya kikang out of my pocket. Ning atara nunko desperation or kalafi palaso le atin. I would have not vie under any political party. Mbita ngamfang sponsor as an independent candidate. But then ngaje ko bankola dimina. Ante ni aje ndunta politiko kono. Nga injustice minje nyim banko kang aning tara fala molka mol mutake bula julola ke saba. Mansaka woke molla alaman tankala kela mansa support latin this day barola brown envelope cannot move me anywhere because in fact I could have been the very one mimbe mansa impress la before politics ya kenna nka mo miskin also minna nyimbanko kan dobal ke so minna nka min participation o min nsa ta no nka ni situral sankada mabaro nyanyi ni can't I do that nsa keno bari ni aje ma keno ma fale nte mansateria ni mansateria balia nte tonya tara kandro Even bedunkang UDP, United Democratic Party, wato minna this usenule nata funna bunkono. But I spoke to him in reality. Ka itandala ko mune atino na passion into UDP was not generous. Nko ko atole Adama Barrow di molla. And Adama Barrow is messing us up. So UDP la faultless. You should learn from that mistake and never again. Nanyine fired na bunkono. So nana political fanan kono ntekela mouthpiece ti. Bari fanan nte sonna moye kente fana moye foro ya katambintet nte foro dingolti, and I want to live in that principle. Left a legacy le tula imbanko kang, and I will leave it. So ungratefulness te tarla na biography kono, madam, I must tell you this. Mfanang I want to end good. But dunia na fulo na kodo tente templar no to make me any type of person that will be named, that will be pointed at. Nte sonna wala. So na bankole yang sumare moma nyor na bankole yang hati andumbe lola na bankole diata kuyata mbelola na bankole nte niaje I turned down from being a contractor ngalon ko nindunta kono most of the time ibe compromise lan but njikita na symbol lan kata chenole ke madam, imagine every rainy season over 12 hectares of ground nga was senelente abdu. I have my gardens in Phoenix. I have my farms. Because I believe in myself, and I want to lead that sample so that young funding forget about this dirty style of politics. Without that, we are fooling ourselves.
Exactly.
So I may not be that type of a person if God wishes. And if I'm to do that, I'm resignation landi. If I'm to do another thing.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. So, we thank you so much. Inata yenda invitation or honor ni kachata jang. But
I should thank you for
I
should thank you. That's right. I should thank you for allowing me to speak on your platform, and I'm grateful enough. Ndumbe jailambe tentula, and then be lamorilal be jailambe tentula be duale be kairola.
Thank you.
And then I am urging all people of Combois to stay focused and then be mindful of their own state. Gambia la Soma is something that ought to be thought of.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Mini labanta kadunang walam Abdu Sauti ate UDP candidate o Combo East. Nata labota diam lateng. Follow nimfankala diamta late kunda sabiji independent candidate Ibrahima Fati. So mbe Dodou Jah sotolabe log back in na barembe laino ele la molie. Al dunang nga kacha janin Dudu bina Dudu fanang few questions nga wala sotaye. Aning anale momo sotoje mi alonko albe more candidate or support kan. This platform belongs to everybody. So I've line obele lalie number felejan +167 839000539. +167 839000539. Nindu dumurunta na nabe few minutes la kala barim panambal alla line ole ala sen call nang nali kacha. Me call a soul Miss Kanjang, but also call kenang, I'll call kenang, ali candidate soul, alla candidate soul, ali Mr. Juve, I hope you have time. You are live right now. Would you be able to come in? Okay. All right. Mr. Juve is on the phone. Mr. Juve, Todi Madi Molla, mbe political kachaja minkata National Assembly members candidate ol mini lota pour April 9th. Itamo PPP supportalet. And we left a PPP candidate ol fana na kuring kachajang will be interested to know.
Yo abaraka bake Binto. Contantale pour kana alla platform auto bar na kacha bi nien so wala mbake la suwa account
akesuru account any language
yo abaraka ba jërëjëf Binto kontaan naa bu baax li ma invite ci plateforme bi tey maa ngi tudda Ousseynou Diouf
yes bismillah
foog naa ñi ma xam yëpp xam nañ ne man maa ngi PPP maay di propaganda secretary bi nekk United Kingdom muy ci Europe bi fii pour PPP seen waxtaani tey bi kontaan naa ci bu baax maa ngi doon follow waxtaan bi déglu ma yëpp waaye déglu naa yenn ci waxtaan yi ñun waa PPP am naa réew mi yëpp xam nañ ne ñun suñ candidate ci bari wuñ loolu tax du ma ci bëgg a wax lu bari ci place yi nga xam ne taxaw nañ fa muy Banjul Central exactly benn candidate lañ am honorable Ndaw moom dafa delluwaat ci parlement bi mu ngi fa woon si past 5 years campagne baa ngee dem fine te am nañ yaakaar bu baax ne dinañ ko delloowaat parce que façon yi nit yu mel ni honorable Ndaw lañ bëgg ci parlement bi ñoo xam ne xam nañ ñoo wax xam nañ luwaay yi Gambia soxla parce que expérience ci PPP man su may wax ci plateforme bu nekk loolu laa dee indi damay wax Gambia li ko jox independence PPP la of course ñu bari contribute nañ ñoo xam ne ñu ngi woon ci opposition bi waaye di mastermind ñun xam nañ ne brain behind is PPP loolu tax ñun ñu ne PPP duñ indi mass duñ populate parlement bi nekkuma di disrespect yeneen parti de waaye duñ populate parlement bi ak ñoo xam ne xamuñ li ñoo wax xamuñ li ñoo def ci parlement ñun suñu indee nit ci parlement bi dafa nekk koo xam ne am na maturité bi am na expérience bi ba pare jàngal nañ ko ci through the political system bi parti bi di doxee parce que parlement loobeekaay la waxtaanukaay la pour kenn ku nekk sa parti bi lim gisee ne loolu yóbbu dëkk bi ngeen pousse policies yooyu ñu nekk loi Gambie nag li ma fa gis ren daf ma xalaat tiital baax a baax parce que ñoo xam ne amuñ benn yaakaar amuñ benn jom ñooñu ñoo ñëw di ut yëfi député loolu Gambie dañ ci war a bàyyi suñu xel bu baax a baax ñoo xam ne amuñ benn of métier in the sense that ne amuñ any career bu ma ne advantage la waaye naa ne career history ñoo ñëw di ut parce que liggéey lañ ko gisee.
But Mr. Diouf so bu selection bi startoon noonu
waaw
NPP hanga PPP ak NPP you are alliance waaye am na ñu doon complain NPP supporters were complaining that some of those candidates are not qualified enough for them and they are not qualified for them and still it wasn't fair selection and they imposed some of those candidates on them. Do you think that will favor President Barrow?
I think ne xam nga politique yi Gambia tam soo ko xoolee politique yi Gambia daanaka is duma mun a wax ne is flexible so rigid in the sense that ne nit ñi luñ xas gëm ba pare pour nga wecci seen xel yi ci liñ gëm ñu gëmaat leneen even su dee liñ leen wax mooy dégg sax day jafe parce que ñoom suñ xasee toppa si menn mbir kañ toppa di mbir moomu kooku rek la ñoo gis soo xoolee ren sélection yi candidate yi te dinaa ne sax indi ci suñ coalition partnership bi man dama de man am very critical when it comes to issues yoo xam ne su ma gisee ne niñ ko defee wuñ ko ci yoon dama de wax ci even su suma parti bi sax dama ko ci de attaque ci that sense waaye soo xoolee coalition bi sin selection strategy bi was so poorly arranged so poorly organized ba nga xam ne man daf ma tiital na ma in the sense that ne soo xoolee independent candidates yi niñ bare around the country loolu rek war nañoo wan ne there is something that we are not doing right.
We are not doing right.
As a coalition, we are not doing right. There is something that we are not doing right as a coalition. te man foog naa man the box stop with the president foog naa moom dafa waroon a wane leadership at the very beginning because lii dooru tey mu ngi door 2016 problème bii nii feeñoon na in 2016 stop na 2017 parliamentary elections kon man yaakaaroon na ni dañ doon jànga 2017 mistakes yi ñu amoon in 2017 ñu avoid mistake yooyu in 2022 te président bi responsibility la woon in my view pour mu gën a ñëw ne look dama bëgg a institute a committee a selection committee boo xam ne coalition heads yi wala coalition technicians yi laay dajale 5 months before the elections wala at least 3 months before the elections ma teg leen ne ñu draft a selection strategy naka la ñoo mën a def da nga xam ne dinañ indi ñoo xam ne am nañ xam-xam am nañ experience bi xam nañ leen ñu indi leen si National Assembly pour ñu mën a yóbbu dëkk bi pour fi ma ko juba bëgg a aagale ma aaga fa waaye li ma ragal bintu mooy li ma ragal mooy after the elections divisions dina am xaajo dina am ci coalition bi sax kala njëkk a dooree xaajo bu metti mooy am ci coalition because a lot of people will be disappointed on the results when they come out parce que man xam naa ne I've been talking to people around in the Gambia on the ground ñi ñoo xam ne ñu ngi mer because dañ feel ne ñoom dégluwuñ leen parce que lifin National Assembly elections is local elections is localized election parce que lii du presidential kenn nit ngay ut National Assembly nit ñi seen boppa seen nit lañ bugga dañ bugga nga déglu leen jox leen di responsibility ñu tànn óolu leen wan leen ne leen yéen kat ñun óolu nañ leen ne yéen war ngeen a mën a defal lii seen boppa li ngeen def rek ñun ñu ànd ci waaye boo demee ñëw impose nit si ñoom because da nga am an idea yow idea boobu nga feel ne idea boobu war a dox ci local si nit ñi moom seen boppa ñoo moom seen karta
exactly
you can force them to follow the path that you already created for them te loolu ngi am everywhere man suma gox bi ma dëkka muy Jokado fi ma juddoo I have seen 6 candidates in Jokado ñoo xam ne ñeneen ñi independent lañ taxaw because dañ xaajee ci coalition selection bi this is so worrying to me as at least a party in the coalition government. It's so worrying.
But you saw how later in politics. In those days, people are not involved. But now they are. They are. You can as time goes on, you cannot buy Gambians. You cannot fool them, honestly. So yeah.
D'accord na ci li nga wax ne nit ñi eewu nañ parce que loolu tax man ma da suma argument si all the time ñu ma dee bëgg a indi mooy ne buñ xeeb Gambian bi xam-xamam Gambian bi nekk ci tool yi di bay nga xeeb ko ci xam-xamam ci affaire politique you're making the most serious mistake Gambian bi nekk ci dëkk ba fale ci village bi Gambian si jàng nañ léegi binta
honestly
technology advanced now there is so much advancement in technology being a communication now come like look at your platform now almost the entire Gambia is watching is listening to your programs they watch over your videos that alone provided a lot of enlightenment to people decision bi so yaakaare ne yow decision bi Gambian si di jël you have a control over that then yow yaa ngi def a very big calculation mistake in your political calculation.
Thank you.
Man daal yaakaar naa ne nañ leen ñu bàyyi suñu xel bu baax su ñoo def suñu selection si let's go back to the ground and allow the people to do that then we can give them that respect at least loolu lañ leen oo.
Thank you, Juve. Thank you. We appreciate your contribution. Thank you. All right, Jerejef. I'm going back to Dodou Jah. Welcome back. I'm just gonna keep you here for a second. There are a few questions we want to clarify to you. We want to clarify with you. Hello, Mr. Jah. You are on mute. Dodou, you are on mute. Okay. He's on mute. So I was just talking to Nimmol Min Bakacha Kanjang, first of all birin dun tanang nga candidate independent candidate o soto jam min keta Ibrahima Fatit lati kunda sabij very smart alsala kachala moy na natol dun tanal late nata nga candidate o fanando soto ja UDP candidate o Kombo East min keta Abdou Sowt ni wo fanan kachata nga PPP ila Mr. Diouf Ouseni Diouf nga fanan soto because itola candidate o mansia barening MPP la ko fenkata so mbe Dodou Jah soto la jang connection o la koleata bulun telephone ka Mr. Jah
yes Kawita
Mr. Jante mutala jambake Mr. Jah nga mante mutala jambake ni kam moyno e kam moy
be moy kan
Mr. Jah nga APRC fananjele biring APRC lo wato this is the smallest candidate atelier Minnesota mine wasap
isenyin karo sen kan ko te ba
nga fala ko biri APRC lo wato nenama APRC je la candidate oli doya konyina mine o ko sab
barka bake tonyalom natara APRC mbelolam faye woto abe tabela nyinna bari alliance ole be caring hanibi wolom APRC NPP led coalition abe caring ne kolman tinya manjanjang anung menketa wolom pati wo pati alafta candidate o londilale independent candidate ol minul bije fanam party te bulu ibe lafta hannabe kala mo kilin londila andu neaje ni wobe keta woto NPP ibe men sotola wote sianola nung ibe wol bulala woli etenteng wolo APRC lulu membe bulu fonyela NRP lulu membe bulu andung PPP fulale be bulu nung bari kilingo nyimbayle atuta killing nyinul ibe tentennale bari na pati nata kalon ko hani APRC mu pati balati mi alon ko mbe danna fonyi damala wala na député lulol ntol lafta menna wala mbe lulu do lala je ayeke tanti den isaje ko na mol fanan salon ko nga candidate soto dula dolla kabiri nga wo fo pati dol fana wulita iko ni APRC be wo soto la woto itol fana ibe la fila fennale yaje ninne atinna diamo atata nata fon kambe ndako be fula la fala je wolom bundung aning Joshua constituency wala tinna nga woro
abe murunda nang question dan tambe mbulu jambe very interesting nali fonyu korosi APRC candidate ol londi fonyu betole fonyu sidula lulu bar nal nata jibe fanang no to alliance APRC ngafo no to alliance mini alon ko they are against the APRC wala fane candidate ol londi fonyu betole atoli mira o kuoto mbina Dodou Jah nin kala wala so I'll stand by ala connection wala be mandindoro so bar janne abina matu nganna glasses dunja ngela candidate ol ridali mini lota foni why okay butu na glasses malo ngake da yo ye kansulo Suleiman Jammeh ye wala londi bundun ka kunda ye Sirifu Sar ye wala londi Joswan constituents inata ye honorable Alaji Suntu Jammeh ye wala fanang sankun ngamra sankun nende Alaji Sankun Jammeh ye wala londi foni jarol alimbala nyamantara diyar mbak inata kadi Kamara foni bondali ye wala londi je inata Musa Amul Nyasi ye wala londi kansala foni kansala ye honorable Momodu Kamara foni bintang ye wala londi je ibu honorable ibu Mr. Ibu Koli foni Berefet ye wala londi je nyinam candidate olti walam Dodou Jah wala APRC real APRC so Dodou Jah nga kacha fanan moy iko mandin kol ko iko njawyen juje ika ferolu beleke pour njaw kanan juje I told you so tubawol ko I told you so nga jalali candidate ol londi foñi territory bet but not alliance fane candidate ol londi jama ko ning alla candidate ol ma winje wala be kala alla end atol fanante sembe sotala kote yemina jinka wo kuma kanot ja mbatu nga jaake telephone note jay bi je video fa
mbe moy
yenna question o moy video fa yenna question o moy
labanta damen je kuntutale
nka fole ko jama ko njawiye njuje din tubabol ko I told you so atole candidate ol londi foñile anin noto alliance fana candidate ol londi je jamala foro mi minti walem nato lusta wolto to noto alliance APRC wala be kalatol fana barako dandulati ite mine jinka wokuma kangot okay alim batunga Dodou Jah call telephone auto sambi be parelal just be patient alim follow alien na page or like do the bijang alim follow alien subscribe YouTube na kachao be continue la dimas mbem fonyon din dali do mandin sunkaro na nata mbuka nijo no muni mamano do mbuka fonyon din no Dodou Jah yemmoy wotal de me break talal do mandi yeah but sonna question o mo walti malum faya moy kula ila fta fo kote
isa fo no kote ke na network o en jam fa bile
so
wala be seneyarin
bar sayin ko benyinin karol la jama ko njawye njuje manden ka kunda tubabol ko we told you so jama la forum minti walem atoli candidate ol londi APE jana APRC ale candidate ol londi foñi noto alliance fane candidate ol londi foñi ila forum minti nato lusta to noto alliance candidate ol ha atol la barako dango be danna waleto itebe jinkanda no minen lawo kuma kanto
ñenen karo moytale yalom politico adia mole siata molye menno
okay alanga Dudu Samba
candidate jamalo ndi patio be fala len ko hani kabo 2017 kana fo 2022 député Lulu Lebembula ndum patio mamfa patio nyaton ka ya kendo wala ka patio balundi wala ka samba amanke député jelle be bulu lafta mole wala faham jiko bi jele ko mbe foñi député Lulol be gagnelale misal fe ala kana woke na tara man gagné fanan wo ma tinna ko wolom APRC la dangote hani election be wala nyama isa gagné no ise fono fana election nyinna momo ye politico long aka jiki nyinna ni politico be kerin naya gagné falillahi alhamdu anyanta men kala be o kala la bari na ma gagné abe jibero kala monatin na man gagné no aboyta dame mine wo sabu nyin ko le ka jibe de wala be kala ila dokoti pour ka je ko sila nala wala sila koteng a wote soto no la koteke APRC manke pati ndinti hani bi APRC mu pati balati ite gambe politico fola ye APRC da bondi je wobe koli ala bake nyim banko kan woto ntol jiko bi jele ngalon ko APRC mantara faye alliance ole be kering nga candidate soto dawo da APRC damma buka fay wolle bari alliance party wol hani independent party molu minul be alliance o kono ibe ba fayla na candidate le wala tinanga jiko soto ko be gagner soto lale na data ale
nga koto ke mo ya diamo ke min keta rambote ako MPP candidate o do londi ye sembentu ya fo ñu kono pour min sati nato la candidate o se lose munete ite amira wom kulati mi yalo al sal bulo lo chodi no ali afoko wala ketabang anim munati no be kela
barka bake a keta nga mera nga audio do moyle fonyi berefet ila chairman fintitale NPP la chairman a fintita ka foko itolbe candidate londelale mimbe keda independent candidate la onda NPP ibe wo londelale bari nyin toñin kono president ngo ya fole ko NPP independent candidate caring momo be wola aya make sure ko ala aya bulo bondi je ka je ko ay bambu patio koma patio e mellondi e bulawol noma e maminu lombe londi wol seda ha aka munta ko wo koytale sañ ramboka même fo nun ha odiole fintita nun foñi kono mi alon ko NPP mollom wol ko ndolla mol man futa itolla ka itandila ko ila candidate tol be lolale woto itol ibe independent lol fa sala bari wonte dalilti ntol finance lono ka foko NPP la mol imam futantol APRC la ka itandin nako ibe lolale woto ntol fanante fa sala wala be independent londe la hani wonte excuse ti alliance lati men kankulata mbele ya moy annatara mol man futela bari ya kala mutale ila bunya bijele akatama wala nyama bari amanke momo nyanta futala nyanta futala ma ya itandala ko nyinne be kering woto NRP dung NCP dung GPDP dung PPP dung andu ganube konole ANRD pati wala siata ni ko nte nyanta nyin sotola woto tomal dung fo wol fana manyanna sotola wala nan ko alliance akibaro na fintila abe bunya ba konole mo manyanna sila ka fo ko man futon tollambe nyinne kala
atoli amira mun kole ya kuwa atol be min soto kan saying anla la candidato ini la constituents ol be nyaadi
fonyi la karola nga kole ale soto je kole akule soto je wolom nyin kelo membe ke kan Casamas rebelol aning Senegal la soldierol tema dolba use kanne surtout minul be noto alliance movement ni la candidatol ka itandi galla ko tol la député iman kuke wala tinna nyin ko jawyata iman kelo ke député bu ngoto pour ka je ko ni Sénégal soldier be bola boyam sate o to anim foni kono wole nyin kelo fanan sabo andu wonte toñati député doko le ba bulu bari munom ala dokoti wo nyanta lonnale sembete député kilinna ka je ko wo soldier o lycée bondino fonyi ma fangola sembe man tara député la ko nin dunta parlement ma nyin kala wo mo campagne dia molati député amo kilima ate fenke nola surtout independent candidate at disadvantage tale bake admin president tenyo moyla natata ministal mi alon ko lobbying ka kejele depending membe caring natara ate mu molati mi alon ko aka mansa kunda attaque aka president attaque natata wolto ata soto nola woto wolbe tarla je fangolle ni kete independenti ba make sure la ko banko ye sula ye kuluwo soto ni be diamula ye diamu banko toyala andu mol toyala bari kana president on nen kamol attaque ka dol doya newo ke ni dunta député bu ngoto idamale be tarla je faye andu sembete bulu bojete bulu ibe men kenola ni tata dulal to pulka lobby wolte dankun na fanang mol nyanta nying understand na ni aje dol nim mansa ika kata mansala nim mansa ka doko ke wole ka kol sonia on la politigo jang abe wole nyama mam banku dol londe bari Gambia jang na loi ay president wole sembentuya ay executive powers le di mi alon ko minul be executive o koto wolle sembo soto wolle ka kuja mata mandi ite newol muta ila jawoti woto ni hanni dunta député bungol to ite lafta menna be kole alaba
ja nte bota combo isle andu combo ismu APRC la base lem jeti combo is wolu APRC ka sembo be wolato muna tinna atolu man candidate sotono ka londi combo ist
comme nga fo nyamen dorong alliance wala yatinna wo be manke no bari APRC mbe Gambia dulal beleto ni tata dawoda mbe dulal beleto nying to men tambita mid people to mbijele campaign to mbijele nkadun sate dol to mi alonko hani president on nena man futaje bari ni tata je ika APRC asobil menkabo musolla karola fondinkel la karola fo wol ka jahal fa yabara APRC be nyindulal beleto woto wala tinan ko APRC mu parti balati dulate Gambia ibe dunna damento mi alon ko APRC tije woto yemen fo wolom toñati kombo ismun na molte banna
Yeah, so ning also call kenan no mbe 2 more calls tala no le nin Dodou Jah pareta then mbina so nying fenkalale mbina so nying soronnare and okay Dodou Jah fela kananang yeah
Naam.
go ahead.
Ha nkaben fonu ndoro janni network obe ben jampala kote ko wolom kombo is ye men fo wolom toñati jemun na stronghold lati na mol siata je bake andu jikobe jele num ninga dul candidate o londi je APRC to yala be gagnelale bari jeda manteng URR dulal beto ni tata dawoda Gambia jang APRC na molu bi jele.
Okay. Yeah. President Barola 5 nominee akamini nominate nite be choosing kalabi ite be jamal le choose la ya fa ko President Baro this will be the right representation na parliament nim 5 candidates so left a fenda for la court because representation is very important so na bala 5 all min pick la nite Dodou Jah ba na ye nyinin ka Dodou te abrante nyanta mo si fa nyaadi le tombonna ibe mina fala
ha aparka bake sister Binta nga koindi muneo dundi loi kono ka je ko mo lulu be tombon nale mo jama ka mo le bari ma understand wolom category sifa sababi jele wolom musol la karola ni aje ko jama pour ka musol londi jang abuka sia andu mo jama buka musol sembentuya funding kel la karola alfa alminul be nyato ibuka chance di funding kel la pour ka fondi ke londi alfal bi jele woka kole ale bake hanne nyin candidate sol jibe nga minul londi nyin député carte file surtout min bota pati wala karola fondi kel man siya jede alfal le siyata je katambi nyunulla sabanjango wolo multi mi alon ko e lanjurtale e quand même for people with disability wala persons with disability e a jele ko nyimmo sabol nyimmo lulul men ka tombon nyin category sabol le atinna ko a nyanta tombon na kabo wala karolale ka je ko mol buke londi ka carte di la pour dun député bungol to at least wol fana nyanta demanding sotolale même minul be represent la in parliament nati na luaya nati ko wo mo lulul nyanta tombonna oto ni his excellency president Adama Barrow ba tombonna wala momo me alon ko wole be kala banko la president na ba tombonna a nyanta musol le jibela ay fondinkel jibe ana ay mol jibe mi alon ko e lanjurtale ni nati na luaya nati
Dudu mol ko ngeni ne ngamuna ne ta fana mallo ka député nyinola because eka contribution o ka political to bakele and the side lafta député bungole falling lafta funding kele taraje min yalon ko they are very active in politics yalo coming
wo mutoñalati molle fintita yalong momo e Dodou Jah long balon ne ko ntettantem fanti mol lafta men nan ka tamani wala ka bara wala molle fintita pati oto na constituency ma fangola hani minul manke APRC ti fa ibe ko i lafta Dodou Jah jela ay dun député bu ngolto bari pati lebe mbulu alfa lebe nyato mfutatema nga itandi la ko mol lafta nyinna andun te fanam be pare la pour kalo bari ko nyako mole bije même honorable Sam Jata atele lota je 2017 amang gagné ñinam fana akabe lolale andu malla fi ño saboye ke pati wo kono ñinne atinna ntengam muru koma ngabula ate tambi bari alabanta ñamen ate manna lolale a je ko membi je candidate o NPP men londi ate wo oppose no la moli akumandi a fay aya tuje ne ñinne atinna Dodou Jah man lono ma foko abe kelale bari hani bi dol ko ni député ko tambita dol ye hammo sotole pour mayoral election kaje ko Dodou Jah be lolale fa be kela fa te kela wobe alale bulu andu molbe men decide la andum pati wala lodula bari mambalang pour kalo bari be molle bulu be alfa le bulu wolye men decide be tamala ni wala
munete amira Gambian ol sai be dame ni independent candidate ol min ka fintina birim presidential for sai jama ba fo kan nako ni independent candidate ol fankun ibe walto ibuka lono patiel ko ma mobe lefta nyaton kayala ikon kane muta seriously ita bo mol la kono ba
hani sister Binta nte wonte nte la beliefta menna niaje independent candidate ka soto luwale sembentuya na carte fay luwale sontala wala tinna kake na tara manyanna kala woto ngabondi luwalto andu molle nyantolom ka je ko be lolale dolbi je wolme fangolondi de molle londi inata ka mo tombong pati o toyala moli aje ko malla fi kari la nte ntol lafta kari walla moli e finti ya bambu ya londi ka
Yeah. Okay. Ala balal the connection olem. Gambia la connection o de yarabani yarabana. So nakachal be Go ahead.
ka je ko ibe fango londi as independent candidate mawo mol sifa fo bari independent candidate ntembe minulla wala mol mi alon ko mol le fintita ye bambu ka je ko be kari londi la ntembe wo independent candidate sifa la bari tata primary ima gagné ya je ko ite mol me tombondoro inata ka campagne lo ifanye mawo independent candidate fo bari hani wol fang ila nyantolom momo lafta lolale luwaye bunda yele luwale ya sembentu ya pour aselono woto kana wo bay ninga wo ke kamunta kon ka luwale nakari
nkan wala nakar munete amra yillo bias ni nin candidate ol min yalon ko ete president o noma nga candidate ol soto telephone to jange ni nin ka wala because mo jama concept soto ko ni da buka president o support hanita tata ibe kairo ni ke la constituency man sa te dan kula andu nge fango moy kacala jam munete amra wo be kala ku kendal tinim nim man sakunda me tol fana ime jinka bawe ni man tara ku kele alas 1 minute yeah
wala tinna nga fo komanto hanni keta nam
go ahead
moy kanne
hanke moy go ahead
wala tinna nga fo komanto ko hanni keta independent candidate kana finti ka mansa attack ka nenka doya wala ka jeko ite ba opposla hannaye ku kendo ke itete sonna alo membe kerim banko kan ni wofo wo manke ite ka mansale attack misal fe ni ko mani boto ada sertale ada koleatal wo mu tonyaleti wonte politique kuti kulo mi alon ko ay mol bele affect mbele ka mano dono wala men se ata Gambian ka mano le domo oto ni mano da koleata be sa fono wonte politique kuti bari dol ka fintile ka foko banko tinyata le president ole ya tinyata ninten pour ka je ko molbe jutu la president na nyaton ko abuka doya ite ni palace be bulu sama ibe sulala nyaton ko sai albake la nyadile ndek membe kering isa fono bunya ni horomo kan kana monen kana mo kaja fi kudo la mialon ko amanjarala ite niaje ko ye diamoke dol fana bijele oliano mengo men fo mol se jabino woto politiko anyanta tala nin kuluwo anyanta tala nin bunyala anyanta tala nin kanyo horoma nte bilifta ko nyinnom politiko ni mo man tara patikili nalla mirol walita amanjara ite ke siso konkon ka jeko ite damale sa fono wala ite damale ano ani wonte tonyati nka jele chodi bake andu momo dunta dipite bu ngoto a dipenta ite lafta menna bari ase keno fo ini malsa ali nyati li nyola wala malsa ye minul
okay mbe dudu bulalale aya kata kutukatola nga question dan sotayele but mbe yam fala ele ha alanga yam fae connection o mansong abe sirim bantale and dibo fa number warare so mbe call fulale tala no jang mbe call fulale tala no jang wato tata wallahi bare mbal tentula mbal jeyila al buka fasi al buka bata ni wultanali ye wuli ni ma akanta kala na al koma bare mbe watindi mbe video do ron nale sunkaro kono nin kono mammano soto ni mano sertande nin kono mammano soto mbuka diamuno so mbe breaking din tala la pour jolalon minti deda mbe breaking din tala sunkaro kono doesn't mean that kombe mfonyala anything nalo anything oh no ntem fonyala mbe video dol ron nale mbe kacha immediately sunkaro banta drong alenjela mbe firfir la nang nal be continue la banku do kolem mbe lifindine tala domandin do nindin ngol times that's it but na bota wala dorom binala le bing bang kachale be kela it will be very interesting local government election ol binala wala mi meyol ni ñi councilol ni ñi fenkol wala fanam binala president baro atebala cabinet change la ba munal kal fanyinen kawla so nay wala fanan change denin sa wala fanan jibe mine beteyata to ani mine mem beteya nim president o kacha kuala so atol gambian ol tam gambiet andumbe mobe tentulambali jayila na number fele down here mbe 10 minutes dilalla plus 1678-390-0539 plus 1678-390-0539 Dodou Jah yamfate yakate kutukatole borinta for hours just to be here ila katakul ngaje ngeten ngeje nim député fanan diamote ka fo miya Abdou Sow Kombo East UDP candidate akata man na petition doron Kombo is wala batinga niyo kono abe lole yele ka ala system sol ni ala broda sol nyami aning ala fal mo nyami so anata abina abe carte dani la Kombo is nkolu be bulu akale carte diala jakalo ning ko dol balu kunto asitano député bungoto I will present ngaji be ko bitala nya okay nga independent candidate os fanan soto jande min keta Ibrahima Fatit late kunda sabiji funding Kenya I initiative amazing abol lekeka first of all aka settle aka involve settle aka community in involve settle nali settle jibe yaya jamela time moli aka dictatorship issue let bare munayta fango ibe sirin dulaminto jebe nore what do you think Marcel be nore domorol be sannaje atinna manjata kende ya soto kuje mama sotono mbe kola nyintala na koto ke fela be lay noto Fadia bismillah thank you for calling mbe hold on pour mol se moy
yo ngalla programme wala mo baraka ba ki ngamol be konton
thank you
and then Dodou Jah fana mba konton na anila gesol be anu fana mba foloko thank you ibe bre ko mentala fana because of the Ramadan fana ngawo be welcome the election quality yemen for jang is very interesting yemol fana menati ibe men for abe kumayata however antefana ye friendness on left up fana yamaro men dila
bismillah
that is that from the Gambian politics covering this beginning of time of the Gambian politics independent candidate or buka development or nati in the constituency asa keno sila kilinela wala mintiko you are given diplomatic passport and then title of an bulle that would enable you to go and fetch or find something else outside purka nati ila constituency but akatanya in the House of Parliament that is a collective effort hani birole wulindije ana hanim bilo betiata if the other colleagues are not in support of it abukatano because the majority carry the vote and no Niman party sort of other parties will not leave their agenda to come to supporting you and leave their party agenda. What a problem ote. Amanke ko you don't have the ideas. Amanke ko itela constituency man problem also.
But in Indian Bay, they are working under a policy, which is the political party policy. So what I think they are not going to leave. Most of them, 99% of the time, Ibukela Patila agenda bula yeta kafuko ibe independent makwela. So independent on Nasiata fana woka mansakundale makwe because they will not listen to you. And Nasiata natol be nata together. Where do you get the phone? Amankeko mansakunda e kodole landi for the member of parliament. Puri o kodota nimomo e hajo soto ya kaje yetela constituency dada abukata onyama. The heads of the ministries, wole kana including their ministers, wole kana yesi then through their programs, ite men soto purka wosi. You have to call them before them. Ite ya wosi je itol nyala kafu la constituency laftanila out of the all 53 constituencies. Momo ya nyanto soto purka wole. Then itol fana ya jube itol development projects will be nyadi. Then they can see and blend into that. Akata wale nyama. So ni atara iteni mansakunda man in line with the majority of the political party in the house. Isa po nyawo nya atatinala aeke. You see, this is the problem. So how are we gonna change that? I don't know if we have any other mechanism to use besides the diplomatic passport or Mendi, so they can raise funds. They can bring in Jaliba Kuyate for the constituency to raise money. They can bring in Wali Seka in the stadium through the constituency to raise funds. It's a call to help in your community. You can go outside some other countries to work with the philanthropists. You know, the people Manelkanaka projects on Nati Gambia. And I said it the last time, things like SOS, Haman Gamaina. Kabiling abe SOS Nati Laje. I am Nati Bakotele, but he is from Scandinavia. So we're more Jamal Lebe Europe and in Banco Dolto. These MPs can go and search online and do their research and go and meet with those people and then try to bring their programs. Comme Italie was your mention, the G-Core, School Core, Boru Core, Nisila Core. Tell those people, bring it before them, tell them how much you need and what you're about to do. So you will involve and they will help you. But through the parliament, to be honest, in history, I told them for independent candidate or FM Bondino, even oppositional, Bondino Mansakunda is very hard because Mansakunda Fanan Lafta told the Alal, so they will just go to their constituencies, maybe vote, all Markoi, even though it belongs to all of us, but this is the mechanism in place. As long as Wolebeje woman change, I don't think it will change anything. The second thing, competency is very important in the Molmen Sambala to the house. That is that code. Even Lua change no la nyadile, iteman Lua understand. Ibe could propose la nyadile to bring in a bill if you don't have the understanding. So kafoko dro nyine beti atan tolla tindote nyine ya long silol membeja. It don't matter iye wuluje. That doesn't matter. Men sita je akala tax joje, he is equally a resident. You know? Nima wuluje, it's fine. Moja male wuluta Birkama o Serekunda. Ibe kata banjule wuluje. But ila ba certificate ka fola ka wuluta banyu ba Birkama. But actually you are born in Banjo. Royal Victoria Hospital. So wulu is not that much important as long as you are Gambian. If they reside in Gambian, you have the right, you reside there more than 5 years, you are equally as the people that were born there. So that is very wrong to say that. You know, they have to look for the most competent people, the most trusted someone, he can bring in something that people would benefit from. And he can bring it besides the government. That is a way to go. Musola Carola, that is my last. Musola Carola, come here for Nyamen, being the minority. They are for the Musol, they are the most honest putting a Bolan system. Because Nia Jube, since the beginning of time, and tolla Gambia nin corruption of funtita very few ye muso to moje they are very honest because a family be tolle bulu itolle en tolulu they don't go nowhere you know whatever they have they bring it home the same way near friends to they go hamonati for the country so they have to give them the position come kodol katara da ni adarandelen kodo katara da inyanta musole kelaje
Exactly.
you know because kewal ka sunyaro le ke kataka mutol sang kataka musu sabasoto all these things but in muso kodo soto he bring it to the family and try to develop the compound and stuff so we have to trust them
and muso kamalule
yes kamalule kewal ka folo ko ni ano ya fo ni batata ibe de la musol dun they preserve their integrity and ibalon we are modest, we're not supposed to be. They are the one that build the society. This is what America understands very much. They don't compromise with that.
Yes.
You don't have to pay back. You know, Musolman here ila house but ila agenda is up to the standard because ya lonko nil after society that everything. Ibe musol tambindila. But all the important things empower, you know, put society I'm with you for that.
Fadia, barinke dolu bembulu nim for example iko binto kodo le sunya walu be ketula le follow ite kibaro from banam amoyla walu be ketula le follow ite kumo nyim fon la moyla beve walu be ketula le follow but anyway jannim bebula la lafte nyinin kala ngamodu sabali jele ya reject mina mitala opinion not
Yalom binto the root cause of the problem. Come man ninkol ka fo nyami ni boy ta yesa no tombon I boy dula ika jele jube. Itake dula ika jele jube. So what brought all this? That is that the first 2016 government kabini yentol bon the APRC muneke. The 2016 coalition initially to go after APRC. So Mohamed Sabali was APRC then. So he was part of the people in Manuel IMAC. But in Yajube, Ami Ben Sura and Surahata Samiga Jani, Manuel Yalonko, he told your commission on Nyatonkoya, under the umbrella of 16 Coalition 2016, that was including the UDP themselves. But at that time, Modu Mantara in UDP, so they tried to eliminate Modu, and Ala Londo Bay. And the Dinning is very bright, so I left her silence because of Iko I Jamila Markwe I could letter or something. And if you are working under the president, there is something called subordination. President Haniatra is not right. Nae Bulakula sometimes. Ibuka Hani because of something under the circumstances. It all my Jube. Because Nia Jube Kabri wo kuo keta. Mohamed Sabali namana mola kodita. Mohamed Sabali ni momanta court. All these years, anamana any bad records in the public service besides that. So niatara ala boss le ya bula wala ayata amanke ko atefan le ya sunya. So ntema for is right 100%, but in yantala conditional consider. However, where I'm driving to wala mintiko. President, if they make their I told you, the blue white paper.
White paper.
Yeah, not president on your tradition or tal. Jail problem what? Because president no, hani atara more than a problem kinoke. Man, Gambia la constitutional assembly president la. Pour men diata ayo bala. Hani atara atol more than a niso sunya, momo e niso sunya. Asi ramata bula no aeta, ay Haruna bula aeta. Ay Abubakar ni Modu ni Lamin ay wolbe muta. Ntole o sembota nga di president la. Say, if we want to fix the problem, we have to limit the power. Nga men di president la, the pardon power. Nyanta wale talala. Kafuko president say only 5 people balal. Wala ye conditional la. Bari president la pardon, as a mobe pardon nole. So by the, aning menuli akenu, wol nim president of the inline, so I will bula bari Modu natale a fintita ka fayitande ka fuko he against the president. Andu aba kelelale aya fo president tulo ya moy. Ha president fana na diata ya bala, bari president man sonna bala. So this is the problem. So it's not IEC that is the problem. It's not a President Barrow for the problem. The first problem was Jane Commission. Jane Commission will implicate, number one. And then another particular president of an amendment that is a law. Mota blame no law. So new one another IEC will go at a law because that is the law before them. So Hannah challenge for it's not right because near it about challenge the dam will the car loi ning kuntu because near more samba kitio la fo kitio ko ning amari ay molefa iba soronna. After that we file kata president o sa follow ko ngamari barale. So it don't make no sense. Hanya itata to the last judge of earth. President Honeybee, he has the executive power over all of them. So ake pardon all sort of this pardon wasn't problem. Even in America we have that.
Yeah,
so
the opinion of women Mbafala, I think is too harsh. Njoguba also is a very resourceful as a Gambian afano kula wo sanson killing all lebelar ngafana kun. Ndanga president akuo ketanya onya ay yam fola nyum funding kekam. More sabale I am fine. Dindungolem anase kukeno. So ntela woman tala dani roleti, it's too harsh. You cannot sentence a young person like that. And as they say, young folk he can go deep down in his heart. Let him pardon this young man. Let him run. Let him shine. Start signing because it's just sad. It's sad.
Tonya Barisan Naya Bondi to Modu, the mechanism is still there. The mechanism is the problem because recommendation or president wasn't part of the commission.
Okay.
Yeah, not the president only. So that mechanism we have to dismantle that. As Isajeko, it could be somebody else.
It could be
Ajube NIA9. It was 9 of them. But he Modo Bondi Jele because he related with some of these ministers. Say, oh, Mari Bondi Jele, more killing father. So now it's 7 people left there.
Exactly.
So okay. So near Ajube for now, I told you from Yankuba Ture.
Oh, Yankuba Ture.
Yankuba Ture, and in Alaji Kani. And in Modol, so they pardon Sana Sabali, Edward Sinate, and Aladi Kani, and then Yankuba Mutajane, and they were celebrating that. You see, so Abe Muneo Benati, that is the power of the pardon, because you pardon Mendila from the house through the TRRC. They give them that courtesy. So problem of a jail, you can hold Mr. X and let Mr. Z go. So that mechanism has to be dismantled. And the Manukawakeno, that is from the House of Representatives.
Yes.
It also they bring this thing to the table. Discuss, vote. Then veto. It requires 2/3 majority. Because it also they can even fault a victim. Because Modus Abali started to up to being the minister responsible for president's affairs. That's one of the highest responsibilities.
Exactly.
So, Bari Abibi Minute Ketai, 10 years without holding a public office. That is very harsh coming out for Nyamin to anyone. More may family sort of Hanibi Abesiring.
I've dollar from about for Kanye Yamuela Sabali coming for about the president. Yalon the Sabali, moment to offer an second or wallet. Mafo Akakuma Kendall for Akakuma Jawule for political or what. But the thing is, President Akomobe Mala Dimbayality. Akomobe Mala Dimbayality. And the Gambia Fanang, Nkalua, Nino Balalo is something else because Jibril Nin Binto Muta. Binto is connected, Binto will go free, and Jibril will be Jibril Mutala. So Fadia and Palmambo followed it. Ndefelembe Dani Rolaja.
I know, but Daniel Ofana, it has to start from Modu himself. Niatara ate lafta, he has to change his tone.
Yeah.
Saferoke. Because akata wole nyama. Because atefa omode aya follow nunko one of his interviews akafoko jamela time min jame be kamfari. Imang hani fang yeta yedunga ko ibe you have to look for the soft spot for you to tell him something. So now the same approach now with President. Yes. Now the same approach with President Adama Barrow. I think all these things will be resolved because Atola system one is with Adama Barrow and what with UDP.
Yeah.
And no, Sabari is made in APRC. Sabari is made in APRC. And Fatu Kamara is made in APRC. Nia Tara Sabari Mumotole to me. Nia Komo Juve Ibajalaje made in APRC. Green. So malo mune asamba yellow. What a problem what Anyata Murla da Sul.
Avela mai kela le Matonya.
Tonyalo, yeah, he is made in April. Nia Tara Motole Munu. Nata Mitabuko. It is made in APRC. I am Muta.
Sometimes I yellow do mixed in the yellow and green never
no, yellow. This is yellow, not coming up and Tolia, Alhamdulillah, but yellow. Tai ada koto kan never abeke kan tebal tikabe ada Tolia young boy or very nice.
All right, thank you, Fadia. Thank you. Thank you. Kola dole fanam bijang mbatunga danko.
Call from.
Hello, caller.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullah.
Waalaikum salam. Turbina.
Wabinda kana yo kamara nga santanda sisi. Dama bi yanga ya tenga dugg ci wéru koor wi di.
Mané wéru koor bi dama jël of de biir bi. Man suma lekut malo. Ha boti duduma de mëna gis dara.
yow kamara ko da nga wala sisi ko nda xoma. Dafa mel yak mo wala siga kamara wala ngilan ci ay mbokk ngeen fogg na. Way ñu lay nuyu bu baax Binta.
Kan la nonu Uncle Mbaye.
Malik Mbaye Atlanta Georgia.
Jerejef, you are welcome to Binto Media Network. Contact na call for the first time.
Wow, schedule difference schedule dama nek break ni sax suma boss la dégg muy wax ci amal Fadia xam nga mom ndanan la waaw man ko dégg té dégona tam Alhaji Dodou Jah, the deputy spokesperson and the director of media. Dégona ko am solo yaa ngi laaj Jibril question very sensitive and very important pour nim ko leerale Jibril nim ko leerale kenn mënu ko leeral weesu loolu. It's very important. Waaye rek nañ dellu rek ñu seet comme ni ko Jibril waxee nañ dellu ñu seet lan mooy cosaan bi lan moo ko indi. Problème bi mooy atata naata yi mooy bu ñu demee ñu seet what is the cause of this issue mooy Mour Sabally. Foog naa su dee man Malik Mbaye. I was the first Gambian in the diaspora. Man ma call Mamadou Sabally depuis bi Jammeh daanoo election in 2016 before the departure of the former president. Man maa ko jëkk a call man Malik Mbaye because I xam naa Fabakary xam naa ñu bari but man to me su doon ne product la moom made in APRC la. Man that's how I term him. Still now dama gis ne dafa juum rek waaye still gisuma ne noonu la pour waa APRC te bu bàyyee xel waa APRC love Mamadou Sabally more than I think any other person gannaaw ñu mbokkal ndeeg bàyyi. Still now go back and listen to our audios and programs and videos and everywhere. None of us use foul word against Mamadou Sabally. Ken dafa gut ko ba tey upon all the disrespectful he did to Honorable Fabakary Tombong Jatta and that was very unacceptable, but still we have the respect and the love for Mamadou Sabally ba tey kenn saagawut ko Chairman Fadi mu ngi may dégg ba tey dina la wax ne lii dëgg la because of Jibril dafa am benn lu mu di wax mu ne ku mel ni Mamadou Sabally Pierre Minté Babou Gueye Sonko Fatou Camara Sidi Ndiaye ñooñu dañ nekk doomi Yaya Jammeh politically. We see them as sons of Yaya Jammeh. Ñi Yaya Jammeh moo leen jur when we come to politics. Xam nga li war li arab di wax wala du sulbi ak wala du ruuxi waaye ñu fi wala du siyaasi maanaam nit ku juddu nit ki nga jur biological son mooy ki nga jur sa deret ki nga xam ne ko jur si ruuxu mooy mag ñi bu ñu la tàggatee li ñoo born again nit ku bon nekk ci mbedd mi di naan sàngara di def lu bon mag ñu jël la defaraat la ba yóbbale si jàkkee nga nekk imam we call those people born again because dañ judduwaat we call them awlaat a ruuxi wala du ruuxi nit ko xam ne nga judduwaat ci ruux ci mbaax ok but Mamadou Sabally as I said earlier ku mel ni moom ak ñeneen ñi ñooñu doomu Yaya Jammeh lañ ak APRC when you come to politics because Yaya Jammeh moo leen defar Mamadou Sabally dama déglu benn vidéo I was so mad because I love this guy emale wu ma ko kenn those days because xaw ma woon lan moo xew xaw ma woon Fabakary ne moom mooy jël parti bi suma kilifa la man si man Fabakary la ñun tal ndi nga yoroo bundu but xaw ma woon ne moom mooy jël parti bi booba man Mamadou Sabally bi Jammeh daanoo ba ñu Jammeh dafay dem rek man dama ko call direct Saps because dama ko doon interview Gambia One Radio he was a nice guy bu ñëwee di wax programme yi mu am pour Jammeh yi mu am pour Gambie yi mu am pour radio bi so man bi ma ko xoolee Saps ne ko Sabally demal nga jël nga taxaw nga jël parti bi parce que bu ngeen taxaw rek parti bi na dee because xaw ma woon li gars yi plan mu ne ma Malick man duma ko def ntaakela bi ntaakela sama nga ko kotanke and I call him back and still he refused he said that he will never do that and I did that after all my call out one Mr. Jabi that used to be our deputy principal of Mindaw Senior School I was as an Islamic teacher okay Mindaw Senior School in Farato so ma call Mr. Jabi ne ma mbay duma ko def so Mamadou Sabally li xew li yëpp moom xam na kan moo ko def comme ni ko Chairman Fadi waxee kenn xam nga ñu ne docteur ñu ne ki la gaañ mu yóbbu la l'hôpital Mamadou Sabally ki ko gaañ moo ko yóbbu l'hôpital UDP ñoo ko gaañ ñoo ko bëgg a faj wallahi bu defee ci APRC rek Mamadou Sabally li ko dal du ko doon ma fa dal just listen to this guy GT Amadou Jite said it some time ago not long ago about 2-3 weeks ago mu ngi def benn vidéo mu yore Mamadou Sabally Barrow dafa dem am yërmandeem ba fas yéene na daf koy def ambassadeur listen to this but ñu ne ko tegal sa time nga jàng kan mooy Sabally less than 3 weeks Sabally dem ci UDP ok mu nga dem ci UDP but Mamadou dafa war a teey di bottom line mooy this guy kenn du ko mën a tere liggéey ci Gambia bu teeyee Mamadou Gambia si ñoo ko bëgga he's a real Gambian la boo xam ne dafa am advantage maanaam Gambia ok lañ seen man aw ma advantage he has I don't because of Mamadou dina làkk olof ni ko neexee làkk soose ni ko neexee làkk anglais ni ko neexee làkk arab ni ko neexee that guy is great so na tey Mamadou na tey gis nga li olof yi wax ne yàlla li mu am ëpp na li sa noon am te Adama Barrow nekkul noonu Mamadou Sabally parce que Amadou Jite bu ko waxuloon ñu am daawut ay Jite mu ne dafa toog Barrow ne damay def ci ambassadeur laa koy def less than 3 weeks Mamadou Sabally dem UDP waaye Sabally dafa dem UDP ba pare mel ni dañ ko completely change Sabally mi xam very smart very bright very ku nite ku nekk Gambien ku Gambien Sabally léegi buy wax ñaar ñett mu ne okay how can you go adane président ayene ka ñi télé Malia that's not Sabally we knew the Sabally that we knew not the Sabally dafa am sax wo fu xam ne Gambie do démocratie la but démocratie tam dafa ànd ak culture maanaam the culture of Gambia tey Fabakary Tombong Jatta let's say President Jammeh honorable Ousainou Darboe mosuma man maa gën a wéet UDP on earth and their number one enemy but mosuma saaga Ousainou Darboe never doo waxal man nga ne ko womu tilimbal reality that's an insult in our culture okay man I believe ne comme li nga wax ñun ñëpp we have the sympathy comme li nga wax it is too much a young guy like Mamadou Sabally ku jàng ku nite ku Gambie ne loolu ñu nga koy baan ne du liggéey te loolu man d'accord ma ci ànduma ci loolu dafa ñaaw dafa
too extreme
that's too much why madame Bintu nañ waxante Mamadou Sabally dëgg gis nga sa mbokk booy waxamoon da nga koy di ma ne ko waaji bu la nguur gi tooñee itam léegi nga tooñ xam nga bu ñu waxee ne ok comme nga wax Njogu Ba Njogu whatever happen Njogu mu ngi téye boppam dégg nga ko fenn fu mooy saaga waat ok mun nga against Barrow's policies but Mamadou na dal na téye affaire tënkung Bintu maa ngi lay nuyu di nuyu sa political platform bi di ñaan Gambia ji nga Gambia métti na waaye ñun ñëpp Gambia benn Gambia la gis nga Gambia ñu leen mën nañu nekk di reyante Malick Mbaye Binta Banta Ba Malick Mbaye Mamadou Sabally Malick Mbaye Bamba Mass Malick Mbaye Binta Touré Malick Mbaye keneen waaye but we yoon wi comme Gambien dafa fiir bëggul kenn ko laal Gambien ni moom we are one Gambia kenn mënu ñoo def ñaar benn Gambia lañ so for that matter Mamadou na tey ñu ñaanal ko mu tey ñi war a wax ak Barrow dinañ wax ak Barrow waaye na tey affaire tey funde let him not continue doing this kind of stuff, this 21 de Fabakary. You know, Fabakary daf ko based on what happened. Mais Mamadou liñ ko bané loi bi ñom Ousainou Darboe ak seen député ñoo ko pass in the National Assembly and it is reality. loi lañ ko baane. So bo disagree ak Fabakary da nga dem nga okay man kii li mo disagree but you don't come to an end to a level nga mel ni ko na ko keba bu ka fo wo toñante amal toña fo loolu do ko de wax ci Gambia loolu that's an insult. We don't take that. That's too much. Dafa nit pour mu retreat mu dellu mu tey sabali suñu waay la kenn suñu bëgg ko saaga bintu jërëjëf yàlla defal la jàmm dégg nga.
Oncle Mbaye dinaa ñëw de su ma lekkee ba suur after weeri koor bi yaa nekk suma first guest.
waaye mu la ma ne bul sant Camara wala Cissé de dégg nga ku mel ni Mori Keba Camara Siga Camara Ngilana Khady Cissé ñooñu weeru ko ñoo ñeme ñu weeru ko de ma ne fan yi gars yi ko wax ñu ngay dem ci lopitaan dama dem Jammeh Foundation dama dem Buddu Hospital dama dem Banjul waa docteur mu ma or Cissé ko nday loolu la ñuy dem bu nangu loolu dégg nga.
suma sukur bi suma blood pressure bi mu ngi high dama jël suma
sukur bi dafa high jërëjëf ba pare non ma ne when you come to this independent candidates particular those not quality with Barrow bintu maa ngi lay waatal ci barki Alhaji Malick si ne billahi wóol man ke fente fo ko di ñu ni laal otuñ dara place bi ni laal dem ani ko di ñu laal ñooñu there's nothing they can change in Gambian politics. Bintu Yaya Jammeh yow xam nga loolu Yaya Jammeh Gambia yëpp la daan gañe election. Okay, why these people they never want to go out of Foni rek dañ am kuru Foni bi rek duñ dem Banjul duñ dem Serekunda.
Waaye nit ñi lu ñoo wax mooy APRC seen candidates yi nekk Foni Noto Alliance su gaay wiine Noto Alliance suñu wiine APRC dina dee de loo foog si loolu.
waaw ñoom na bu ñu wiine ñoom. ñoom bu ñu leen wiine nag ñoom.
ñu ne APRC anga seen candidates yi dañu am APRC candidates in Foni.
waaw xam naa ñoom amul ñaasi. waaw
Noto Alliance tam dañu am independent candidates. So fu mu nekk nii nit ñaa ngi wax ne ñooñu suñ daanalee APRC candidates ñu take over. That means that APRC do amati jëm. doole yes.
ok léegi waa ñoom buñ daanoon ak ñoom.
ñoom first time la ñoom ñu ngi ut.
ko ñu de kumala ñu noto coalition te kumala ite kumala ñu duñ la dara bu la neexee nga bind ko they are going to lose personally bintu.
All right jërëjëf oncle
jërëjëf thank you so much.
kontaan naa oncle Mbaye moo call ni Malick Mbaye du Fadia thank you all very much ak yeneen callers yi yëpp kontaan naa fu ma nekk ni moom it's time to step down. Dodou Jah, I'm saying thank you. You hustled as usual to get here. And ñu nekk si line bi yëpp maa ngi leen a nuyu di leen santa di leen wax jërëjëf Mr. Mendy jërëjëf kontaan naa suma xarita mu ngi fii naka laa di sax G finest potato face mu ngi nii waaye di ma miss because dama jël holiday for some time. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break, a quick break. So we record be past it. We're gonna come back and build this nation. This is what we do here: talk, and we invite people. Everybody is equal here. That policy, we're gonna continue with that and respect on this platform. We are not running away. We're just taking a break because when I'm hungry, things don't work right. So I just want to do the best I could. When I sit on this chair, I try to do the best. So when I'm hungry, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So I am not running away. Okay, I'm not running away. I'm this tough woman that does not run away. So this is nation building, and the Sundays that I have, I want to share that with my people, Gambia, and my little family. So I give you a couple of hours, and I go give my kids a couple of hours. So, and I know we will all come back together. Alamanga ngata sunkarola kaira kono ngana kaira kono. Mantaborla konko ni woye mutani mo mbuka diam. So ntina do ko kala no jang komunka kenyani. Fonte. So I'll say I'm finding a break in dinta, and mbe murunanan nga candidate ol Minnesota jang wala lati kunda sabiji Ibrahima Fati nal natol le takana al kachani lamoy ko very important funding ke duntanan jang independent alota candidacy la aya fonyele minati na te amra tele qualified pour lati kunda sabiji mol sa quartier dial nata combo east wo mum fango yalete nga UDP candidate o soto je min keta Abdou Sowte afane ya fontoliele kombo isbe mun kolea kuleto ate minje ay min sedeya andu natata National Assembly abela filal ke represent ngo kachakel nga broda Dodou Jah soto jan ngani ninka APRC la candidate ol min yalon koy doyata minatine doyata aning ilota foni nyame noto alliance fana ye londi roke jela as independent candidate foi tol du man sila wala ba so nal famata nal mawdi amol betrandi alieta den nata PPP kan kachal nyo soto jang min keta Usainu Jufti o fanan duntanan jang nata nakoto ke soto min keta Jibril Fadi at baran kelam sai wombo bondila nkelam I am promise la katuma nyonyin lan so mbo wala tala then nada uncle Malik Mbay soto so dolo fananko karoninga the woman is going is disappearing for a few weeks and we'll be back. It doesn't mean the platform gonna shut down. No, the videos will be up. You can watch and get education. You understand what if I'm at a video min nambero nala aliela moy kachali min katajang kachaku mabal alman times of community bembolo update la lejan. So mba folali wasalam kola solve call ke nga alanga yam fasaying jiwato sitala kai jiwato sitala alse yam fanye nga ji wallahi mbal mislal do wanning barni nat mbal be singol nyo fotila I will miss you a little bit. Yes. Mbal mislal do wanning alisa yam fanyoe ba on ton la panye man fentije na panye ni amutate fentije so andun tol mu kumalalet tol ko kumalen kadiyamule mu hadama dingol doronnet nse mo tonyeno alanga yam fanyoe okay alanga yam fanyoe ensalu tonyeno alfana yen tonyen da yam fatali I don't mind but ali yam faje purum fana na panyeza kulia honte yo akai ke jotelo wo G finance 99 atamu jotel da buka to fodi baraka taraje nabe abe mkumandi la potato face thank you my friend Francis Jaju Karoninkas the run we have to be preserved in all circumstances or situations we exactly Karoninka you cannot go to the farm and tell them you are tired. As a strong woman, you don't have to show weakness. Francis Jaju njabang kijana family opulon too. Njibi oguno lomba hinging. Still sense of bulong. I'm sitting here every Sunday. Yo ebugalong boynando hitago time nay njisago vetay. Lomba kata time nay a little bit. Jan ninjifa nyuhoni against the mass, okay? Yeah, only ni sungare jola jaja oni sumban. Yeah, pigeba sungeji esuman do no ni mema temanu yete teacher sa. Okay? Abaraka jaju. Abaraka. That's my daughter Christine. Christine, you don't party, you partying over there. Christine is the only Karoninka that attends political discussion. So I will give the flag to Christine. Christine, Demba, Umeni Yambo, Jabangi Jani, Pongaram la Fofi Nyadi Lodo Yungali, busy mama. Tarawale, Mbal Kontra, Almanga Dun Sunkaro Konanga Bankaira Kono, funding Kel Mbali Beten to Lambali Jaila, na Alifala told me can kacha beke audio talka Janjandi Mbafala, Alkanal Kalamoy, Nka Fale Nyame Woliol Tijang, Mbuka Woli Sambana, Bare Alkado. Nka domandimo min kachaja alkata alka nkam fanna faal banku do kuwalem president baro takala no adamma minister takala itakala no idamma fontol nga singa foy munatin ni lafte e mine Kenya wolem alin kana Gambia samba nin jusol alin kana samba jusol all right yeah so alimbal tentulam binalu bulala sise yo my munalem Michael Mendy, I told you text me all right ala baraka kawaliyo alim follow alim subscribe, do not forget to do that. Isaje ni murunta nandrong alibajala Binto Media Network, we are up and running again, okay? Alkana nyina